Love don't live here no more, she moved out. Grabbed all her bags and closed the whole house. Moved all her cash and closed all the accounts. Bought a new Jag, then drove it down south. Told me she was mad and glad it ain't work out. Took another drag of the gas and burnt out. Already numb to the pain, can't hurt now. Bullets ain't got no names, they shoot foul. Just another case from the G-Lew files. The mistaken identity, they stole my style. On my Eric B and Rakim shit, I move crowds. Old school soul with a new school sound. When I look back on the shit, I'm like, wow. How the fuck did I let love take me down? Should've known better, but I know better now. Never let somebody turn your smile to a frown. And never let a snake infiltrate what you found. And never let the hate overtake how you sound. Yeah, I made some mistakes, but they all straight now. So before I love again, best believe I know how. White clouds from the smoke, good louds what I toke. In the studio, vibing with my folks. From P-Cola straight to the West Coast, where I never knew love till I seen it up close. Up close. Up close. Up close. J Mill, holla at him, homie.
Said I'm sick of your games and I'm tired of your lies. Thinking I'ma take you back every time you cry. I'm not sure, I don't know what you came here for. 'Cause I already told you love don't live here anymore. Said I'm sick of your games and I'm tired of your lies. I'm sitting here wondering why you couldn't get it right. I'm not sure, I don't know what you came here for. 'Cause I already told you love don't live here anymore. Love don't live here anymore. Live here anymore. Love don't live here anymore.
Yeah, let me take it to the bridge. Love moves out, now the hate moves in. All this bad talk coming straight from your friends. Now the floodgates open, let the gossiping begin. Why pretend when you know it's all fake? Why listen to your friends when you know they all snakes? I ain't mad, though the love we had was great. And I wish it could've lasted, but now it's too late. Now I'm speeding from my past, all gas, no brakes. I've been rolling non-stop now for 7 months straight. I ain't looking for no love, now I'm looking for the faith. When I see love again, I wanna look her in the face. Tell her she the reason I'm the way I am today. It was hard for me to leave, but I still couldn't stay. I'm finna go now and let the song play. And end it with the soul sound voice of Queen J.
Said I'm sick of your games and I'm tired of your lies. Thinking I'ma take you back every time you cry. I'm not sure, I don't know what you came here for. 'Cause I already told you love don't live here anymore. Said I'm sick of your games and I'm tired of your lies. I'm sitting here wondering why you couldn't get it right. I'm not sure, I don't know what you came here for. 'Cause I already told you love don't live here anymore. Love don't live here anymore.
Trump dummy.
Baby, let me fuck her how I wanna. Get the pussy wet, I'll slide up on ya. I got dick, I apply the pressure. Have you screaming daddy all night when we fucking? Dive up in that pussy, we be fucking till the morning. Baby need her issue, call daddy and I'm on it. Blowing up my phone, trying to see where I'm going. My baby gon' ride with that 9 that she like toting. I'ma grip her, grab her hips, let me beat up on it. Did my vibe, bringing chills to your body moaning. Riding with me, hopping, baby, let's go get this money. Wanna see our daddy running up to the money. He different, hell none's done, baby, stay up on it. Pussy smell like nothing, I'ma eat up on it. Rasta dick can't do donuts, but it's keep on riding. Now you shaking, you collapse, you felt it in your tummy. Hey, can't fall down, baby. You're rocking with me, you my girl, so stop that tripping. These haters see us stunning, they gon' keep on hating. Hold it down for me, ain't no switching phases. Baby, let me fuck her how I wanna. Get the pussy wet, I'll slide up on ya. I got dick, I apply the pressure. Have you screaming daddy all night when we fucking?
Welcome to the G-Lew Show. Tonight, I'm going to sit back and hand it over to my homeboy, Soldier Chalk. It's the TNT edition. Terry and Tammy, real relationship talk. Chalk, take it over. No, that ain't Chalk.
Hey, how y'all doing? Welcome to the G-Lew Show. Tonight, me and Unique going to talk about relationships and the difference between a male and a woman's perspective. And hopefully y'all tune in. If y'all got any questions, y'all can call in. We'll bring y'all on to ask y'all questions. All y'all got to do is press 1 if y'all have a question. And then he'll bring you on and you can ask. We'll answer, then put you back on mute. Unique, you on?
No, I don't think she checked in yet. You said from that 813-831.
Yeah, she on. She on already. She inbox.
Oh, okay. Well, I don't see her on there. She must be from let me see. It's an unknown number. Let me see. Is that her?
I'm here.
Hello. Okay.
Oh, she on. She on already. She on.
Nah, I just clicked her in. Yeah, she's on.
Oh, okay. Hey, how you doing, Unique?
I'm well. How are you, Terry?
I'm doing fine. And yourself? Well, you just said you just said you're fine.
I can't complain.
You want?
All's well.
Okay. You want to start it off, or you want me to start it off?
I'll follow your lead.
Okay. Well, I ask you a couple questions. You can ask me a couple questions, and we'll go back and forth, and let the listeners hear what we're talking about, and if they want to tune in, they can. So, what's your What's your intake on the way women think about relationships, as far as why do you think relationships work and why you think they don't work?
That's a good question. Well, it depends on the phase that you catch the woman in as well, because if you're in your young 20s, you see things much differently than you would when you're in your late 30s, early 40s. So it depends on the phase that you catch her in. And it's true that most women mature more than men at an early age, but there are still those women that in their 20s it's all about fun. So they're not really ready to have that commitment that they think they want. And then when you get in your 30s, you're about your career. I need to make things happen. So you want the committed relationship, but you also want to be somewhat married to your career because you're trying to make things happen. So it's a balance that you have to find when you are at a certain age and you're looking for that one that's going to enhance your life. And when you find men that are not ready to commit, then it's hard for a woman that is ready to commit to stay in that relationship. And she may stay. She may stay for a little while. Some women stay for a long while. But when they are tired and they're done, they're gone. So if men are not ready to settle, if you're really not, just be upfront. Look, I like you. I want to see you. I want to date you. I want to sex you or whatever. But I'm still going to be with other women. And I think that will make a difference in the relationship.
Hey, T. I didn't mean to. You spoke on something I wanted to chime in on because I've dealt with this, and I'm sure other people have or dealing with this, right? I just wanted to cut in right quick. My bad, Chalk. Because she spoke on something right there.
I was probably going to go right where you're going.
Okay, but yeah, my question is this: just like you said, a lot of times it's more so the woman. Not saying the man is not ready to commit, but you know the women move more faster and want to commit maybe faster than the man. My question was this: just like you just said, sometimes you got to be up front. But what if it's just a case of where you just met a chick or whatever, y'all vibe or whatever, y'all kick it, y'all have a nice evening, and then y'all wind up having sex, right? And then the dude may just look at it like, okay, we had sex, we kicked it, we had sex, it was cool, and we cool. It ain't like, I'm looking at it like now that it's we all in and won't. But a woman on the other hand, she'll take it a different way, and y'all may have had sex, and now she's looking at it like like we go together or something, or she putting pressure on you like, what's up? We had sex and put it on you like. We supposed to be doing more than we doing. You know what I mean? And it's not that you're being disrespectful or don't like her or not doing it like that, but you may be looking at it like, it ain't. I didn't know it was all like that. You know what I mean? Like we cool, but You know what I mean? And she'll take it to a next level to where it's like she putting pressure on you, and if you don't respond the way she is, now she mad, and it's just like, well, fuck you then, and or whatever. We don't gotta be. It just turns to hate, and it's just like out of nowhere, and you don't think it should be that way because you didn't look at it that way, but she may have looked at it that way because you guys took it there and had sex. You feel me?
Okay. I completely understand, but what I think men don't understand is women and men are two different creatures. Men think logically, and women think with emotion. So most women, until you reach a certain age or a certain point in your life where you're confident with you and you know what you want, because there are women that just want sex as well. So when you get to a point when you know what you want in your life, you're dealing off emotions. And that emotion says, I've given you a part of me. I've let you inside of me. So now there's something here. There's something going on because I gave you a part of me. I gave you something that's dear to me. And see, you don't see it that way. You see it as, okay, we had a good time. Sex was a part of that, and it's good. You know, we cool. We can be sex buddies or whatever, but I'm not ready for a relationship, and I wasn't looking for that when I hooked up with you. It was just to have a good evening. But you didn't tell her that from the start. See, you have, communication.
But it could go both ways, though. I mean, if we just had sex, I could see if we discussed that already. Like, it's a difference because I've had women, like you said, that, we take it there and it is more. But we've kind of already established that. You know what I mean? But if we just kick it and then we wind up having sex, it's like a two-way street. You knew what you would, we both we went there, but we didn't, it wasn't like we signed a contract or we about to do this, you know what I mean? Because it wasn't established before that way.
But that's what I'm saying. See, you just proved my point. It was never established. So therefore, in her mind, because again, women think with emotion, men think with logic. In her mind, we've taken it to a different level. My emotions are not involved because we took this to a whole different level. So that's why communication is key. When you meet someone and you know you're not ready, you may think she's fine or she may think he's fine. And this, I want to play with this. I want to tap this or whatever. That needs to be spoken up front. See, sometimes we think that the obvious is obvious, and it's not. So you have to spell it out for a person. Look, I like you. I want to sex you, but I'm not looking for anything. Are you okay with this? See, you need to be upfront. And the same thing with women. Because believe it or not, there are some men that get... Yeah, because there are some men that get into their feelings. So it needs to be both ways. But neither one can just leave it unspoken. Someone has to broach the subject. Someone has to bring that up. So there are no hard feelings. Because you're saying, she knew this from the start. No, you're assuming what she knew because you never said anything to her, and vice versa. He's assuming that she knew, and she's assuming that he knew. But no one had the conversation. And that's why relationships doesn't work. There has to be a conversation that takes place. And sometimes we think little things are obvious that may not be obvious to the next person. So we need to have a conversation. We need to communicate. So both parties are on the same page. So there are no hard feelings. And if there are hard feelings afterwards, she really can't blame you, and you don't have to sit there and try to make it better because you were honest from the start. So now she has to deal with her feelings and get over it, or he has to deal with his feelings and get over it, because the honesty and the type of relationship was established from the start.
Got it. I just want to speak on that because, that goes on a lot and we all deal with that. So I just wanted your take on that.
It does.
Yeah.
But I hope that makes sense.
Go ahead.
But it does.
Yeah, it did really, and I wanted it from a woman's perspective. That's all I wanted to add. I'm going to give it back over to Chuck. Go ahead, Chuck.
Okay. I've been waiting. I've been patiently waiting. Okay, you need to tell me this, right? What about when a man straight up front, like, I got a woman or I don't got a woman, whether it's you got a woman or don't got a woman, but this is what it is. It's strictly sex, whoop-de-whoop, bam. That's one scenario. And then whatever happened, get to happening, and then they try to take it to the next level. When you already told them from the gate, this all it is just fun, or it's just either fun, it's just sex, or whether they got something going on or don't got nothing going on. This is what it is. Then they want to take it and make it more serious, whether they got something going on or don't got something going on. How do you feel? What's your take on that?
Okay, well, this is the thing. Again, it goes back to the fact that men think with logic and women think with emotions. And you got to understand something. Women are notorious for thinking that they can change a man. Women are notorious for thinking that their stuff is better than anybody else's. So I'm going to give him this cookie, and he going to act right. And women think that way. So I'm just being honest with you. They think that way.
No, I know.
They think that way.
Yeah,
and it's a growing process for women. It's a growing process. Women have to get to the point to understand your cookie is no better than anybody else's. If he loves you, that's when the cookie may make a difference. But if there is no love, your cookie is just as good as any other cookie, and it's going to do just as good as any other cookie. And women have to get to that point, and that's what it is. I think with emotion. So my thought is, okay, I like Terry. Terry's going to be mine whether he know it or not. This is what it's going to be, because I'm going to put this cookie on him, and he going to get in line. He going to fall in line. Women think that way. Even though
I know.
Even though you have told her point blank and simple, look, I'm not looking for a relationship. This is just a sex thing. You know, we can hang out, have fun. We may be able to go to the bar, get a couple of drinks, but that's all it's going to be. I don't want anything else. She's not hearing that. I'm telling you, some women, she's not hearing that because her sights are already on you. See, men think they choose women.
Especially if you put it on her.
Women think, men think they choose women. Men really don't choose women. Women choose men. When you approach that woman, she has already saw you. She's already saw you. She already know what she wants to do with you. So she's not hearing what you're saying because in her mind, it's already a done deal. It's already a done deal.
That's only most of the time, though.
Yeah, but I didn't say all women because I keep seeing it's a growing process.
Yeah,
and then there are some women that come out the gate that like, hey, I'm just going to have fun like he going to have fun. So, you know, all women are not the same. All women are not the same. Some women are different. But you have to know what you're dealing with. And there are signs. Women give you signs. But, see, you guys choose to overlook those signs because you want that cookie at that time. So
no.
I don't overlook them. Being honest. You overlook them signs because you want that cookie. No. She's showing you she's crazy, number one. She's showing you that, but you're not paying attention. She's showing you that she's clingy and you're not paying attention. Because certain things that she say will let you know that what you just said went out one ear and out the other one because her mind is already made up. All you have to do is listen to the conversation. Listen to her words. And you will hear that maybe you need to move on and leave this one alone.
Okay. All right, look, most of the time when I have talks about relationships and all type of stuff that I'm involved in, I'm basically speaking from personal experience. So it ain't like I'm guessing or assuming. So when I ask certain questions, it's because I done been through them things, right? So I done been through things with women where
most people ask questions that they already know the answers to.
Yeah, I know the answer to every question I ask.
To confirm what they know, or however, you know. But go ahead.
Yeah, every question I ask, I know the question to. So, this dude calling me. He can wait. All right, so I've been in a situation before where the woman was, well, I ain't gonna. She had her own situation going. I ain't gonna go into too many details. She had her own situation going. So she was like, oh no, this ain't nothing going. I love him and whoop, bam. But she enjoyed talking to me. So I warned her more than once, numerous of times. I'm telling you, I'm dangerous. I told her. She's like, it ain't gonna work on me. I say it ain't about working with you. It ain't about playing no games on you, running no game, or none of that. For one, I'm a likable dude. I hold a nice conversation. So I'm telling her all this up front, right? So she kept on, oh, no, I'm telling you who I'm. So after a while, somebody came by. Okay, so after a while, things start changing. And as they change it, I'm telling her, I'm like, the best thing for you to do is to stop it before it goes there. And she still didn't see it. All the warning signs, kept warning her all along the way. So next thing you know, she in love, right? So now she's like, I don't know what to do, and this, that, and other, right? And so now I'm caught in between a rock and a hard place because I'm telling her, because she got a situation. I'm not trying to come in between her situation and then, because I'm not there. I'm where I'm at, she where she at. So it ain't like I can come lay in the bed with her and do all that. I can't. So she didn't get it through her head. She didn't get it through her. So she kept on like woo. And then it got to a point where now she's confused. Now she asking me all these questions that I can't answer for her because I already laid everything out there, and it's questions that she can't even answer for herself. I'm like, you caught in between a rock and a hard place, and you're going to have to make a decision because when you get caught up in your feelings, one thing about a man, well, a smart man, if your behavior changes, he's going to notice the change. And then when he get the treatment, you're going to blame him like he doing something wrong when you the one created the problem because you the one changed. If you wouldn't have changed, he would have never started tripping. But you changed and he noticed it. So he like, who you having sex with, is you doing this and you doing that? She's like, I ain't doing nothing. She not doing nothing physically, but mentally she is. Mentally, her heart then swayed, and a man sensed that. But he just don't know it's over phone conversations. He thinking it's something physical. So now he's watching her and being all up on her, and now it's getting annoying to her. And all this stuff that transpired, I'm telling her what's going to transpire. So, and then I'm feeling fucked up because I want to just like, and then I like stop getting at her and then stop saying good morning, all that type of stuff. So she get mad at me, tripping on me like I'm the problem. I'm like, how am I the problem? You got a whole situation going on, and she didn't understand it. So a long story short, I just had to, well, basically keep it at a level where she'll drift off to be able to fix her situation, because if not, she would have been caught in between a rock and a hard place, and she would have ended bad, and then would have ended bad, then she would have leaned on me and expect me to satisfy her all her needs, not far as sexually, but like if she's a needy person, she needs to talk all the time. Then she want me to sit there and talk to her all the time. I got a whole lot of business to handle. I can't be sitting on the phone just talking to you all day and all night. So a lot of people don't understand that. And then, well, a lot of women, but men too, because I'm not going to just say it's women, because it's men that's worse than women. But I ain't going to get into that. I know stories about that too, because I'm around a lot of men, and I know some men that do the same type of things. What is your take on that?
Wow. Okay. Let's see. Let me go back and start where you started from. Okay. So
I already know you're gonna give me an earful. That's why I said, what's your take on that?
You know me well. First of all, you were wrong. Point blank and simple. You were wrong.
I already knew you were gonna say that. I did know. I take my fault. I take my fault in it. I know I was wrong, but I warned her and told her. Though. No, Terry. No, you know that's not gonna. You know that is not going to fly with you. You know me better than that. Come on, you knew you were wrong. I don't care how you warned her. You knew you were wrong, and she knew she was wrong, because you guys knew there was a third party in here that was going to be hurt. Number one, because even though you can't be there physically, you're messing up her relationship mentally and emotionally, and so she cannot. I left out a key part of it. The only reason why I even came into the play, man, the only reason why I came into the picture, it was because I think she heard. Wait, she either seen one of my posts or heard me on one of these shows. It cost them. So she asked me a question. This is how it all started. It all started with a question, right? Because I was saying how I understand women, I understand men, and whoop, 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 and she asked a question. So what happened was she was going through something with her dude. Her dude was messing up. And when her dude messed up, I told her what to do to fix it, and it got fixed. But now, by me fixing that, I don't know if she wanted to, I don't know why she wanted to keep having conversations, because once she was fixed, it was no use for me no more. I just told her how to get to the bottom of the situation, and it worked, and everything was good. But she wanted to keep conversation, and then that's how all the other stuff came into play. Okay, then you can take over.
Okay, Dr. Phil, I'm glad you were able to help her fix that, but look what you did. In the midst of it, Dr. Phil, you caused more problems than you helped with solutions. Now look at where she is. Look at what's going on. Because, first of all, something was already lacking in that relationship for her to even turn to you, number one. Number two, when you knew that when the conversation started turning in a direction it should not have been going, that conversation should not have made it to that point, you should have cut off right then and there. Everything should have been stopped because you already knew what her situation is, and that was the situation that she had someone else there. So you should have cut that off. You shouldn't even let that continue or progress any further. You should have cut that off. Point blank and simple, Dr. Phil. That should have ended. Okay?
Dr. Phil. So that's going to be my new name now, Dr. Phil. They do call me Dr. Phil, Dr. Phil.
Yeah, that's your name now, Dr. Phil. So you have created a situation where she is emotionally dependent on you because you were giving her something that she wasn't getting at home, and that was conversation. You had time to listen to everything that she had to say.
Correct.
And the thing of it is, knowing you, because I've had conversations with you because we talk business and we talk different things. You are attentive when you are talking to someone. You are giving ideas and suggestions because when we're talking business and I'm like, okay, blah, 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 and you were there. You're right there with me on point with everything that's going on. So I can imagine that you were doing probably a little more because you guys wasn't talking business. So you were giving her a little more attention than you would have given to me on a business tip. So you've made her feel important, number one. You've made her feel like somebody actually cares about what's going on with her because she was already having problems at home. So now everything that she was feeling and everything that she had for that man, she's now transferred to you because you've made her feel important, like she's just the best thing since sliced bread, okay? You've done that for her. So now it's not going to be easy to get rid of her because you created this monster. You created this monster.
I agree with you. I agree with you. I agree with you. So I ain't gonna go against that.
So now you need to handle business, Dr. Phil. You need to let her know that that's not where your heart and mind is.
I already did that.
Okay, so why are we still accepting conversations?
I don't accept conversations.
Conversation.
No, I don't talk to you. I don't talk to her on the phone at all.
Okay. All right, Dr. Phil.
Hey, Tammy, can I add something to the question he asked about overall? He talked about a lot, and the main thing
he did.
But the main thing he has going on, like what he said, he can't be there in the physical, so he has mental, conversations and conversations mostly, and it becomes a mental thing and all that. But on the flip side of that, and maybe Terry, you can answer this too. On the flip side, like you spoke on earlier too, Chalk, that all the time some women don't understand if you got stuff going on. Say it's a chick you talking to, y'all talk or whatever, y'all got a little situation with y'all talk. Or you guys may be distant. She may be in another city, or like you, Chalk, in the situation you're in, so you can't be there. So but what if you could say No, yeah, I got you. But some women want to talk all the time. If you ain't got time, like you said earlier, homie, if you got stuff to do. Some women take that offensively, like like you busy or you don't want to talk to them. But I got things to do, and like you said, I can't just talk on the phone all day. You know what I mean? But some women take that personal. You know what I mean? Tammy, what's your take on that?
And I do agree with you. Some women do take that personal. And when I used to do my sister circles, that was one of the main things that we discussed. Why do you feel as if whatever he's doing, he needs to stop and take your call and sit on the phone with you for 30 minutes? But then when you want to go to dinner and he says he has no money because he can't work because he has to sit on the phone with you for 30 minutes, now you upset. So you got to make a choice. Do you want this man to work and do what he needs to do? Because everyone doesn't have the conventional 9 to 5. There are men that's out there on a serious hustle that's not a 9 to 5 and trying to provide for themselves. And if there's a woman in the picture for her as well, and the children, if there are any children. So women have to understand there are sacrifices have to be made if you want a good relationship. And then women need to get something, a hobby or an interest outside of the man. You know, love your man, be with your man, yes, but get an interest outside of him because he cannot be with you 24/7. And I'm the first to say there are some good men out there. I know women think all men cheat, but there are actually some good men out there. There's actually some men that's on their hustle, doing what they need to do. They're not trying to cheat on you. They're trying to make a way. They want better.
Correct.
Get better. So you need to give him space to breathe and to do that, because I guess I'm at a point in my life where if I can't trust you, if I gotta watch you every second, if I gotta be on the phone with you every second, I don't need you. Because see, I got stuff to do too. I'm trying to get my things going. I'm on my grind, so I don't want you calling me 24/7 because now you're running up on what I'm doing. So it has to be some trust established there. It has to be a foundation. We need to establish a foundation. We need some trust to understand that, look, baby, I love you, but I cannot sit on this phone with you 24/7. If I sit on the phone with you, then how are we going to take trips? And especially if I'm living in a different state, how am I going to fly to see you? Or how am I going to fly you to see me if I'm on the phone with you 24/7 missing this money? So, you know, you have to establish that, again, everything goes back to communication, and you have to listen. Sometimes you have to listen for what's not being said. Sometimes we only just take the words that's coming out of a person's mouth. We don't look for the underlying meaning. We have to look for the meaning that's coming out. Just don't take the words at face value all the time. So when you have these conversations with her, you say, look, this is what I do. I am not going to be available to you 24/7 on the phone. I have to work. Now, there's nothing wrong with her texting you saying, hey, babe, I love you. Just wanted to send you a text because I was thinking about you. You could take a couple of seconds and text her back. That shouldn't be a problem.
Yeah, I'm cool. I'm cool with the texting.
Look, I love you too. You know, I love you too, and do what you need to do. So it all goes back to conversation. It all goes back to communication. You have to sit down. It's just like you bring the female to the table, and she brings, you know, you got to take a seat, and you talk about what you're bringing to the relationship, what you expect from this relationship. You know, this is what I bring to the table. This is what I expect. These are the things that I cannot tolerate. I will not tolerate, you know. Be up front. Bring it to the table and talk about it. So now you're giving her opportunity to understand, look, I love you, but I'm not going to be available on the phone 24/7. I'm available for you when you need me, because there are times that a woman needs to talk because something has happened to her, and you are her rock. You are her provider. You are her protector. So the first person she's going to call is you. So when she calls you and you hear that tremble in her voice, or you hear something that's not right in her voice, then yes, you need to drop things and find out what's going on with your lady. Same thing for the lady. If your man calls you and his voice is not right, you know something is going on. So whatever you're doing needs to cease, and you need to find out what's going on with him so things can get better. Because if you're in a relationship, you should be my safe spot, and I should be your safe spot. So if something is going on, I should be able to come to my safe spot. If we're not in the same state, I should be able to call my safe spot and get this out. This is what's going on. I just need to talk to you. I just need to hear your voice because this is what happened today. So you need to make time for that. But if she just want to call, what you doing, where you at, blah, 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 nah. Sister girl, we don't have time for that. I got to make my money.
Right.
But again,
that's all. Yeah,
that comes
so they take that
offensive.
Some just I don't understand. You know,
that's
like, you don't have to talk 24/7. We should have understanding. You know.
Yes, and that comes with communication and having conversations, and that also comes with maturity. See, a lot of men, you guys want to get these young girls that, you know, the body's still tight and she's just down for anything, but those same girls want your attention 24/7. See, that's the difference between a girl and a woman. See, a woman know you have responsibilities because she has responsibilities, so she know you can't be on the phone 24/7. A girl don't have responsibilities, so she's ready to party when you're ready to party. She's ready to do whatever whenever, and she wants that attention because she's still in that stage. So you do the girl or you do the woman.
Got it. Hey, we got a lot of we got a lot of callers out there. Any callers out there want to, you have any questions for Tammy or Terry? TNT, this is the TNT episode. about relationships, or you want to chime in on anything or add your 2 cents, you can press 1 and we'll bring you in, at any time. I just wanted to add that. Go ahead, Terry and Tammy.
Please call because we want to hear what other people have to say about this because our word is not law. This is just our thoughts and our opinions, so we want to hear what anyone else has to say about it. Because I'm sure there's some women right now saying, I don't agree with what she's saying. He should be available to be 24/7. So call in and let's hear it.
That's right. Call in 914-803-4001. If you're already in the queue, you can press 1. We'll bring you in as well. Hold on, we have a caller here. Let me go to the phone lines right quick. Caller, hello.
Good evening. How are you?
Good evening, sir.
I'd like to say a few words in regards to human relationships. I've been in several over my 40-plus years of dealing with the females. What I could say and what I've learned is it is a difference between a girl and a woman. I've always known is how you catch that girl is how you keep that girl. For example, if you was all cheat up gangster, or that's what she liked about you. You cannot change up halfway down the game, and now you want to be Mr. Nice Guy. If you were Mr. Nice Guy when you met her, that's what she liked about you. You can't change up now and want to be gangster. Women want consistency. They want to be able to trust your word has to mean something. I was always taught, this might sound chauvinistic, but I'm from a rare breed of gentlemen that they might be called players per se. I've always known that you treat an ugly girl like she's beautiful, and you treat a beautiful girl like she's ugly. And that's what I've been doing my whole life. And then I usually get to a medium to whereas when they don't think you need them, that's when they become humble, subservient, and will kind of follow your program. But when a female thinks you need them, they come at you sideways, foul, they're smart, they're brash, they're clingy, they be begging, they do all kind of other little extra stuff they might be calling you all day just to see how much power and juice they have in your life. So I'm just saying for the fellas, you can't switch up on them. Be consistent, because that's what attracted them to you to begin with. So don't just play your hand right. It's not about matching wits, although it is about matching wits. Because my mama used to always say, while you out drinking, they're at home thinking. So believe me, they already done rehearsed what they're going to say to you before you walk in that door. Feel me? They always say a woman could cheat, and you would never know nothing, because she already had a plan 4 months in advance of who she was going to cheat with, how she was going to do it and everything. But a man to go cheat, as soon as you walk in the door, she can look at you and tell you did it. So be who you claim to be who you are, and you will attract the woman that you like. And that's coming from a real player.
Preach. Miss Tammy?
Some of what he said I agree with. Some of it I think can go in the garbage, just being honest. One, yes, consistency is something that women do want. But first of all, like you said, how you got her is how you, they say how you got the woman is how you have to keep the woman. I think that's a bunch of bull, because everybody evolves. You grow, you get better. And what I used to like when I was 20, I don't like anymore at 30. What I liked at 30, I don't like anymore at 40. So you cannot say that you're going to continuously do the same things, because you are a human. You grow, you change, you get better, you evolve. So things are different for you now. I don't like the same things I used to like. I want things better than what I did when I was 20. I'm looking at things better. I'm looking at long terms. I'm looking at owning things. I'm looking at having a Fortune 500 business. I wasn't looking at that at 20. I wasn't looking at that. So you can't say what you did to get her is what you're going to do to keep her. Because if that's what you're doing, you're not growing, and she's going to leave you because she's growing. So that player mentality you had at 20, she going to leave player right there playing while she's gone on about her business to do better. And he's right about something else. It is sometimes a game of wits. But I can tell you this, when a woman truly loves a man, she doesn't go up against wits. Women will hold things, and I mean hold them till they can't hold it anymore. They take things till they can't take it anymore. So she's not trying to outsmart you. She's trying to build with you. But when you don't want that, then you switch. You flip her switch, I should say. And then now she's no longer trying to build with you because she's been trying and you're not doing anything. You keep bringing in the same things. There is nothing new. You're not bringing anything to the table. Because what you need to understand is a real woman can bring the bacon, fry the bacon, and feed you. So it's not a thing that she doesn't want you, because there are women that make more money than they men every day, and she's still there because she loves you. So when a woman loves you, she's not playing games with you. She's trying to build, have something real. She's trying to bring you up. She wants you to look good at all times.
I don't believe that.
I do.
I don't believe that. And let me give you a perfect example. Women believe that when they go buy these expensive red bottom shoes and these expensive purses and all of this stuff, as if we really care about that. We really don't. Women dress for other women. They don't really dress for men.
I agree.
They dress so the other woman can see what she got on. So basically, they are so super. You guys are so superficial that sometimes it's beyond being shallow. So therefore, if you're
let me stop you right there. Because,
can I finish my thought though?
No. I can't let you finish that one. You're trying to group all women into the same category.
No, I'm not.
And that doesn't work.
If you let me finish, my thought.
Women are so superficial.
If you let me finish my thought. If you let me finish my thought, though. Let me finish my thought. Look, every woman isn't as goal-oriented as you are. And every man isn't either. Some women might just want to have sex with you. They might not want a commitment. They might not want a relationship with you. They just like your body, just like a man. He just might like your mind. He might not even be interested in your body. So you need to play with who's your equal. If you're goal-oriented, you need to be hanging out at the seminars and the real estate colleges and all of it. You need to play with who's your equal. That's how I'm looking at it. Then if you can find somebody that's on a playing field that matches yours, then you guys can build if something is there. But physical attraction will get in the way. Finance will get in the way. Their mama's attitudes, their sisters' attitudes have brought women up to treat dudes certain ways. You know, to try this, girl. If you don't do this, try this on him, girl. Y'all got tricks up your sleeve. That's all I'm saying. So, and if a dude is a square from Delaware, he gonna fall for it. So it ain't about being a player as far as women. I'm a player life. Whatever the game is, I got a uniform, and I know how to talk to a woman. I don't care if she's from the projects or if she's from the penthouse. There's a difference. That's what a man is. Just like it's some women. You guys are smart. You're brilliant. You're thinkers. You're creative. You're everything that we want. But you will never take responsibility that half the time y'all be the issue. Y'all will chase away a good man. Y'all will chase away a good man.
On that too. I have to disagree with you on that because.
Okay, well let me just shut up and listen.
I'm going to say this again. Every woman is not the same, and as I said, it's a growing process. Some women never grow up. Some men never grow up. But it's a growing process for women that want something. When you want something out of life, you take a look around and you see, okay, this is where I was last year. This is where I was a year before last. This is not where I want to be. I don't want the same things. I want better. And then that woman will go and try to do better for herself. Every woman don't need a man to do good. Every woman don't need a man to help her rise to the top. Every woman doesn't need that. And see, that's the thing. When women want a man, they want a real woman want a man. She wants a man for who he is, not what he has, not what he can do. I love you. I love you for who you are. I don't need you to buy me red bottoms. I can buy my own. I don't need you to buy me a Mercedes. I can buy my own. See,
I wonder how that's
not
going to
always
work
about,
out.
What do you mean how that's going to work out?
Because how many women have tried to build them a man, and then they go to work and they let their dude drive their cars while they at work, drop them off, and that in the parking lot at 6 o'clock crying because the dude ain't back with their car. So all of that, yeah, let's work, man. Come on now. How many smart women come to the hood to get dudes? I understand that.
That's not a real
I got that point. But I'm saying women will take whatever they can get.
No, that's a lie. Let me help you. I can tell you about 10. I don't know the women you're dealing with. So let me tell you about 10.
They've been from all over the spectrum, baby.
Let me help you. I don't care what spectrum you've been on because you haven't been on this one. Let me explain something to you. First of all, you're not going to take my car. You better have one. If you don't, then you're going to catch the $6 because I'm not giving you my car and I need to go to work. And if I want to leave for lunch, I got to wait on you. Well, man, that doesn't work for me. If I'm paying the car note, I'm not waiting on nobody. First of all,
this ain't personal.
Okay?
We're talking about it. We're talking about generalization.
No.
This isn't personal. I'm not talking about you per se. I'm talking about women that have done that for years and years.
I have to tell you about Tammy now. Because see, this is the woman. I'm Tammy. I'm my woman. I know me, and you should talk to you. So I'm talking me. I'm not giving a man my car. Number one, that's not going to happen for me.
I'm just saying that it's women that have done that. It's men that have bent over backwards, and it's women that have done that for their various reasons. It's not personal. It was just a generalization. You're a strong black sister. I wish all women had the attitude.
You see, and that's what I'm saying. You keep saying, there are women that want to build a man, but you can't build a man. You have to accept the man for who he is and what he is. And if you can't do that, then you need to move on. You cannot build your man because everybody has flaws.
Well, they wrong. Why you guys try so hard?
I don't know.
I don't see men going to get chest implants, dyeing their hair, doing all this stuff, man. Women go out of their way. They spend more money to look halfway what they think is beautiful to attract a man that they really want to play around with. See, y'all don't even know who y'all are, so when it comes time for us to deal with you, we don't even know who the hell we getting because we ain't never seen you without that weave in. You know, and then when you take it off, we really don't like you because you wasn't as pretty as we thought you was. Feel me? So a lot of times, if y'all was real with us to be from Jump Street, we might respect you more. That's all I'm saying. You got to give respect to get it.
You said it yourself. Women don't dress for men. They dress for other women. So when they go in to dye their hair and look good, they try not to dress the next woman. They're not trying to dress for you. They try not to dress the next woman.
I'm talking about the fakeness of it all. That's my thing. So if you out in the world perpetrating,
what you're saying is you don't want a woman you don't want a woman that wears weave.
I didn't say that. That's not what I said.
I'm asking.
That's not what I said.
Because
this isn't personal. It's not really.
It's a question.
Some women can have a tasteful look. I've seen women that could put on a wig and it could be tasteful, but when they take that wig off, they better have some hair up under there. That's my personal preference. That's all I'm saying. You know, cause,
she needs
that's all I'm
hair
saying.
To go with that weave that she has.
Exactly. You know, because you don't want to go to bed with Holly Berry and wake up to Mr. T. You know what I'm saying?
Okay. So and then when she take her lashes off, is that a problem too?
Yeah, that's kind of yep. That's like me buying a brand new car, and I thought it was power windows, but they're the roll-up kind. And then it's a cassette player instead of a CD player. It's like false advertising. Everything about you is false. Your eyelashes, your lips, your booty, your breasts, your hair, What fucking is real about you?
Hey,
Okay,
hey,
so why do
Tweet
you
and
deal with
Tammy.
those women? Why do you even talk to those
No,
women?
no, but Tammy, let me
I
chime
don't
in
talk
on
to
that.
those. I don't.
But Tweet,
So you
let
don't
me
talk
add
to them.
this.
You just
Listen though, what Tweet said was a great was a great topic, because that's a problem too. What if you meet somebody, like you said, it's not about dealing with these women. What if you meet a woman and she has all these things on that are fake, and you're not aware of that, and then later, like you said, you go to bed or whatever, you wake up and it's a whole different. She take the wig off, she take all this off, and it's a whole different person. You know what I mean? That you were not aware of, and not like he said again, like it's personal. We don't care. Do what you do to make yourself feel good or look good. But like you said, that's kind of a false advertisement, man. When you find out it's a whole different thing, and then I feel a different way, and then now you feel some kind of way because you think I feel different, but you look different. You feel me?
Right.
I understand what you're saying, but the
it's
thing
not a
of it
problem,
is,
but
you
it's
still
just
went
what
after.
it is.
Yes, it is. It is a problem. It's a problem because you just said nothing that she portrayed out in the public is what you saw when you went home with her. So you were going after that fake look. You liked that fake look. That's why you went after that fake look.
Well, I
so
mean, I didn't know it was fake
though. Hold on.
I would have liked
you
her
like
too.
That
I didn't know
look.
that though.
So
I just like what
when
I saw.
she gets home and take everything off, she's not what you expected. So you guys are saying this, but
that's not my
like
fault.
That statement about these women because you go
I
after
just like
these
what
women
if I met you, that I meet you how we meet, the same way you meet me is how I am. If we go home and I'm totally different, it's the same way. And it like again, it's not personal. It's just a question. You know what I mean? Because that's what women do. They feel they have to do all of this.
You would be disappointed. You would be disappointed if I had on a fake beard. You feel me? And I had on a muscle shirt that had some fake muscles on it. You would be completely turned off. I've been in a situation where I went home with a lady, and she took off that wig, and it was a complete turn off. I told her to put it back on. I couldn't take it. I actually told her, put it back on, baby. Put it back on. I'm good. But she was completely, it turned me off. It turned me off.
That's real.
Okay, let's be honest.
That's real.
Let's be honest for a moment. Let's really be honest, guys. In all honesty, you guys are the cause of these women doing what they're doing. Let's just be honest.
Oh my God!
How was
that?
Really?
Wow.
Not really? You just said women.
Wow.
Hold on, G-Lew.
She twisted that all the way around.
G-Lew. You just said that women. You said women do it for other women.
Women do dress for other women.
Now, we're the problem.
Hold on, women. You didn't let me finish. Women do dress for other women. When women dress to go to a club, the outfit they put on, they're saying, I'm gonna look better than any female in that club tonight. That's the first thought that's coming to their mind. Okay.
To the bra got on their same dress. Then when the bra got on their same dress, now they mad. They ready to go.
Exactly. That's true. They mad.
So now, what kind of superficial bullshit is that though? I brought you out for dinner and dancing, and you huffy puffy because a girl walked by you, look better than you, and wear that dress better than you, and now you mad. You ready to go mess up my whole evening because you want some emotional stuff. You want some emotional stuff now.
You just said the keywords. The dress look better on someone else. You just said the keywords. She rocking that dress. That dress look good on her. I'm not rocking that dress the same way. I'm going home and change clothes.
And see, now that is so you're gonna ruin the whole evening. And I done took you to Benihana's. I done took you to the club. I done bought you 5 double Hennessy's. I done did all of this, right? I wasn't even expecting no sex out you. I just want to have a good time. But you mad because this girl just walked by you in your dress. So you're going to ruin our beautiful evening that I had planned for you. Over some emotional shit.
Men think with logic. Women think with emotion. Now, me personally, I'm not going home to change clothes. I think I look good in my dress. I thought I looked good when I bought it. Okay, maybe she had a little more booty than I got. So what? I'm still looking good in my dress. I'm still going to have my dress.
That's right. And you should be.
Exactly. You're a rare breed. You're a rare breed. You need to open up.
let's get up and go because somebody walked in. When you mature, you understand there's always going to be a woman that looks better than you. There's always going to be a woman that have a shape better than you. So I can't live my life according to those women. Because I'll be an unhappy person.
Indeed, you
That's
would.
why you rare, though. That's why you a rare woman.
You very rare, and
very
if you
rare.
had like-minded friends, see, because every woman, if you have like-minded friends, that's a good thing. Because I've heard from many women.
Who you need to hang out with? Who you need to hang
Yeah,
out with?
you need to hang out with your equal.
I don't hang out with women that's not self-assured. I don't hang out with women that's afraid of another woman. Because if you're afraid of another woman, you're never going to be able to get anywhere. You're never going to be able to do anything. It's always going to hold you back because there's always going to be someone out there that looks better than you.
I got a question for you. How come women always say, I don't have no female friends? I really don't have no female friends. I've heard that a million times from I don't know how many women from every walk of life. Why is that?
Because
Can you expound?
Let me be honest with you, because women are treacherous. That's why women tell you, I don't have any female friends. And again, I have to keep going back to this. When you mature and you find mature, like-minded women, then you have friends. But until then, you have associates. Because a woman will come to your house every day, smile in your face, and be trying to get at your man. That's why they tell you they don't have any female friends. Because females are treacherous.
And y'all expect us to trust y'all. And y'all expect us to trust y'all and deal with y'all.
On the real.
Y'all see what I'm saying? You expect us to trust y'all.
Hold on.
Man, don't get me started. I only got one drink too tonight. Oh my God. I better get off the phone for Terry gonna be mad at me.
Stay right where you are.
Terry, please, man. Terry, I'm a good guy. I'm a good guy. I'm a good guy. I'm a good guy, Terry.
Why would Terry be mad at you? I can hold my own. Terry has no reason to be mad at you.
They inboxing me talking about stop gang banging on her. They saying we double teaming her.
Oh my God!
But you know what? I don't feel double teaming at all because everybody has their team. But
she banging on us for real. She banging on us.
I'm just trying to speak truth from how I see it, and from the world from my eyes. Yeah.
That's your opinion, and you are entitled to it. But when you go back and say we expect men to deal with us, when I say women are treacherous, I'm saying women are treacherous to themselves. I'm not talking about to men, because when a woman truly loves a man, she's gonna do whatever she can to lift him up and do what needs to be done to make that relationship work. Women don't trust other women because women have shown that they cannot be trusted. Women have shown other women, I can't trust you. I can't leave you in my house with my man. And not if anything happens, it's all her fault because he had to be a willing participant. But the idea that you are saying you are my friend and you going after my man, see, that's how people come up missing. So, see, to cut all that nonsense out.
Come up missing? What you mean come up missing?
You stay on your side. Just what I said. You stay on your side. You'll see each other out and out. Hey, girl, how you doing? But don't come to my house. Unless you are a real friend, someone I know that's not going to go after my man, trying to break up my home. You come on. And those are the type of females that I hang out with. Females that got goals, females that want things, females that think, don't have time for drama, nonsense. That we left that in our 20s, in our early 30s.
So,
we do with that.
So I take it that you would sign a prenuptial then, right?
Have no problems with it.
Okay.
Have no problems with it. Because, see, this is my thing. What you had before I got with you is yours. What I had before I got with you is mine. What we accumulate together is what we will divide.
Hey, Tweet, remember when you when you was talking about the wigs and all that?
Yeah.
All right, look, I got a real life situation, right? Now, and she didn't have no wig, but I'm just talking about as far as like fake. Well, I ain't only say fake, just makeup. Or when I was like 19, I went to the county for 6 months. When I get out, my mom come pick me up, drop me off to my granny house because that's where I had all my clothes at. So I went to go get some clothes. When I get out of the car, my granny, she sitting in her car. She got her friend from another city was going through some stuff with her dude, so she was visiting, came to stay with my granny for a minute. But the girl, she was like 33 at this time. I'm 19, but she looked like she was like 22, 23, right? So I'm like, I jump out the car. I'm like, oh, who is that? So my granny like, boy, leave that girl alone. Leave my friend alone. I'm like, man, your friend, you know, she looked like she was a couple years older than me, right? So she like, oh, it's all right, man. It's all right, man. So bam, it was the day before Valentine's. So she was like, she ain't knowing nothing about like how we talk and our swag and all that type of stuff, because she ain't even from this country. She's from Portuguese. So she like, you got a Valentine? I'm like, nah. She like, I'm gonna be your Valentine, right? So bam, she probably think, okay, you know, we just gonna chill, you know, whatever. So the next day, and she bad. I'm talking about like made G-Lew look bad. I'm talking about bad. So bam, the next day when we go take pictures, then we go to the movies. So I go take her to the hood. We get out the car, and the homies, like the older homies, they're like, man, she got a sister, because that's how bad she looked. Now, long story short, when we wake up, when the makeup come off, she didn't look nothing like she was looking. Hey, she didn't look nothing. Hey, she didn't look nothing like. Man, she didn't look nothing like that. Well, I was like, what the? But no, she wasn't ugly. She wasn't ugly like that, but she didn't look better than J-Lo, like how she was. Like with that makeup on, she would have expensive old makeup and it make her look good. She was a short little thing, petite thing, and I'm like, ooh wee. But boy, without that makeup, she was still pretty though without the makeup. But it just shows to say if they're not natural. Like even with, I don't really trip off black women like wearing weave and stuff. That's their thing because everybody doing it. You got every race wearing weave now, even the ones with long hair. So that's just something that all women doing. So I don't really trip off that. But I don't like makeup. Like I don't want my woman to wear makeup. She can get her nails done and all that, eyelashes. I ain't tripping off none of that. But I don't want no makeup. I'd rather them be natural. Like, you know what I'm saying? I want you to look, because when I wake up in the morning, when I wake up next to you, you ain't going to have the makeup on. It's going to get your spirit up. I want you to look natural. You ain't got to do all that for me. You ain't got to, I love you the way you are. If I can't accept you the way you are, then I don't need to be with you. Women go out their way to do, well, like she says for the women, but some do it for the women, some do it for the men. My thing is, if a man not going to accept you for who you are, you don't need to be with that man in the first place. That's just my personal belief.
Terry, and I agree with you. You accept the woman for who she is and what she is and what she looks like. But again, you have women that are what's the word I want to use? You have women that's not as confident in themselves as they should be, and they use those things as crutches. Because I need to feel good about myself, and this is what makes me feel good about myself. So they use it as a crutch, and that's what they do to be able to face the world, to go outside, so I can feel confident in me, and they do that. All women don't do that to try to be fake or pull the wool over a man's eyes. This is how they make it through. This is their self-confidence. This is what they need to make it. So they do it. And even better, because when they do it and you show them some interest, then their confidence is boosted a little more. And then not thinking that when they get home and they take all this off, that you're not going to like what's not, well, underneath, I should say. You're not going to like what's underneath the makeup. So some women, it is because they have low self-esteem, and they do that to feel better about themselves. Some women do it because that's just the end thing. That's the trend. That's what everybody's doing, so I'm going to do it too. And then other women, like I said, they do it to outdress other women.
But you know the crazy thing? Go ahead, sweetie. I'll go after you.
I've never felt on a fake booty, but I felt on some fake breasts, and it's a complete turnoff. And I can understand, I mean, you can even spot them a mile away that they're fake. And they actually believe that they're doing their body and themselves a service by getting all of these fake booties and stuff. But it's just not really pretty at all, and it's obvious. Yeah, I could see if it was subtle. I could see if it was subtle, but it's obvious.
I feel the same way. I hate that that's going on today in time, that women feel that way. And like Tweed said, you can spot it from a mile away, and it's just a turn off to me. You know what I mean?
And
well,
you know what? You guys need to say this more and more. You need to have more conversations and saying this, because what does the media do? The media makes a woman feel bad if she doesn't have this type of hair, or she doesn't have this body and this going on. So to know that, but to know that there are men out there that appreciate the natural. This is what God gave you. Use what God gave you. Work with it. You guys need to say that more. You need to talk about it more, because when you look at TV, I need to look a certain way. I need to have this. I need to have that. So say it.
But trip on this. The problem is it ain't about us no more. Like Tweed said, and you second the notion is the fact that it ain't about us no more. They're not listening to us. They're going off what other women do. So they copy other women, or they feel they want to outdo the next woman who has a bigger butt or whatever the case. So it's really about women now. Women are doing stuff for other women. We don't even have a say-so, because I've told women this. Some women that I've dealt with that say they want to get a fake butt. I'm like, nah, that ain't it. Don't do no. But it's like they're not even hearing you. You know what I mean? Because no, this other chick has it, or this other or homegirl has it, so they want it too. So it's about it seems to me it's more about impressing other women or trying to outdo other women than caring about what the man thinks. My opinion.
Well, you have a point, but I mean, just sit her down and like, babe, look, I like you for the way you are. You didn't have a fake booty when I got with you, so why are you trying to do something that is not needed? I don't, just tell her I don't need that. I mean, and maybe she thinks, because maybe when she's with you, you're looking at a woman with a big booty, so maybe she thinks she needs to get one. You know,
like you said, you're never going to be. It's always going to be somebody, a woman with a, like you said earlier, with a bigger butt or better than you or whatever the case. That's just life. It's same as men too. It's gonna be a dude that's probably bigger or buffer or whatever the case may be. You gotta be comfortable with yourself.
But do you have a woman that's confident in herself? Because if she's confident in herself, she doesn't care because a woman got a big butt. I'm good where I am, because see, a woman that's confident in herself knows that if you don't appreciate what I got, somebody else will.
Right.
So I don't get into all of that. But if you have a woman that's slightly insecure and she see you, you know, because you know y'all try to do them subtle looks like you're not looking, you know, you glancing at the big butt like you're not looking at the butt, and maybe she's seen you do that a couple of times, and maybe she's like, well, maybe I need to get a butt to keep him, because she's insecure who she is. My thing is, take me for who I am or don't take me at all, because there's somebody out there that's going to love me for me. What you don't like, another man will love.
All right, now I'm going to put my little 2 cents in on that, Kip, because I feel different from all y'all, right? Me personally, I always was the type to like big booty women. So I'm all for my woman getting ass. Well, I'm not going to say implant. No, I'm just calling it how it is. I'm not cool with getting the implant. Oh yeah. I'm not saying the implants, but like just say for instance, like they can take all the fat out their body and put it in their ass. That way, it's a fake ass, but it's real. You know what I'm saying?
It still looks fake though, guys.
I know
it still looks fake.
No, it don't. No, it don't. Hey, look.
That shit.
No, it's not.
There. We out here.
Listen.
We out
Hey,
here.
listen. Hold on. Listen, right there. Look, but I hear what you're saying, right? Look, G-Lew, I'm not talking about no way get that motherfucker like a Nicki Minaj. But I know I already been through. My ex-wife, I paid $11,000 to get her titties and ass done. She wanted her titties done. I wanted her ass done. So I know how it feels. It feel real and all that. It feel the same way it did before she got it. So I know I'm personally speaking from something I personally felt every fucking weekend. So I know. I'm trying to tell you.
All right, man. Let me say something, man. Let me speak on
something. On, man. Come on, please.
I know a guy that was happily married for 15 years, and his wife always wanted breasts. He got his little income up and he said, baby, I'm going to buy you some breasts. She got her some breasts and got attention from different men and left him.
Wow.
Oh yeah, you right. No, you right.
And he's the one that paid
right.
for him. He's the one that paid for him. Now, he didn't do nothing wrong. He tried to please his soulmate that he was building with, Terry. He was building with, and as soon as he gave her some titties, she was up and out on him.
Okay, you have to.
She was up and out. She was up and out. It's like the girl that was 200 pounds. It's like the girl that was 250 pounds in college, and she lose weight, and now men are looking at her that have never looked at her before, and now she decides that she don't want you anymore because now she's pretty, and now she can get a dude better than you, but yet you've been building with her, Terry. You've been building with her, and now she's out of there.
Hey, look, I feel you 100%. Tweet, look, I feel you 100%, right? Wait, hold on. Let me say this one thing, then I'm going to let y'all go. Wait. I'm going to say this, and I'm going to let you go, G-Lew. Look, all right, my thing is, if I pay some money or she pays some money, well, I just say I pay. If I pay $10,000 to get a woman ass done, and she leave me because now she all that in the bag of chips, I'm glad because I paid $10,000 to get the bullshit out of my life. Instead of me wasting my time.
You ain't glad about spending $10,000. No, you ain't glad. Come on.
I ain't glad.
You ain't glad. Keep it 100.
What I'm saying is, I'm glad I got the bullshit because she wasn't the right one for me. And then on another note, right? Anybody that know me knows money.
You better store and try to get your money back.
D-Lew, wait, hold on, D-Lew. No, D-Lew, wait, hold on. Anybody that know me, that know me, they know money ain't anything. I don't care about money. I hustle and do what I do to make sure my mom and my son straight. I don't care about money. I don't want for nothing, and so.
But you don't want to
9 out of 10.
Yeah, you
like
right.
You right. No, you right. You right about that. You're absolutely right about that. But to be honest, I'm not finna invest. Look, I'm not finna invest in a woman. I'm not finna invest in a woman that didn't invest in me. So you ain't got. I'm not finna do that to no woman that ain't invested in me. My wife, at the time, I invested in her, and it was well worth it because she invested in me. You get what I'm saying? So technically, I basically spent money on her that.
What was the outcome of that?
She helped me make.
Terry, what was the outcome of that?
No, we ain't together no more. But that's a long story that I'll talk to you about. Not on this. Okay. We'll talk about it.
I got a question for Terry. Terry.
Go ahead and shoot. Shoot. Let me hear it.
Terry, can you please be honest? Terry, I need you to be 100% honest with me now.
I'm gonna be 100.
No, Terry, man, Terry, Tammy, not Terry, Tammy.
Oh,
Tammy,
yes.
this question is for you, and I need you to be 100% honest with me. A woman, let's say the age of 23, fairly attractive. How many men sexually do you believe she's been with?
Yeah, it depends on
the average woman. The average woman. 23 years of age.
I don't know. I can tell you.
You want me to tell you? I can answer that for you.
No, hold on, Terry. Hold on. When I was 23, I had only been with one man, my children's father.
Okay, you don't count. You don't even count. You don't even count. You don't count.
Yeah, you don't even count. I posed that question because
wait.
You don't count. You don't count. You don't count. Let me tell you why you don't count.
Yeah.
For one, your lifestyle of how you was raised and how you came up is totally different. From where we come from, the average girl, 23 years old, that he said a bad female. See, first of all, his bad and my bad is two separate things. Two separate women. But the bad that he's talking about, at the age of 23, she had sex with at least anywhere from 10 to 50 men at the age of 23.
Wow.
And I believe she's had oral sex with about 5 before the age of 21, or from 21 to 23.
5?
Oh yeah, they active early.
You giving them more credit. Look, where I come from, all bullshit aside. No, this ain't no line. This ain't no joke. Right before I left the streets, and I left the streets in 2003. I swear to God, this ain't no lie. This is 100% true. 2 9-year-old little boys, right? So I was at my auntie house, and they I hear the 2 kids talking, right? So I'm thinking they 14, 15. So I look and see, these some little ass damn kids, right? And he's talking about, man, let's go over here. Woo. yeah, she gonna give me some head. I'm looking like, give me some head, right? So me thinking they joking, like I'm like, man, what you know about this man? Ooh, and he just broke it all down to me, like he was a grown ass man. I said, wow. I mean, I started young. I started at 11, right? I started at 11, but 9 though, the motherfucker was 9 years old.
Hey,
I was
and
told
then
to multiply that number.
that was 2003, and that was 2003, Chalk. So thinking 2019.
Yeah, they having babies at 12 and 13 now.
I was told to multiply that number by 10 because if you ask a woman, like say you meet her and you digging her and you pillow talk and you say, baby, be honest with me, tell me how many dudes have you been with? She probably gonna say 4. But really, I was told to put a 10 in front of that. You know, she gonna say her high school sweetheart, and then one relationship. No, the point I'm trying to make is
all women have not with that number of men. I mean, I know it depends on the city. It depends on the city. I married my high school sweetheart. I married him.
Exactly. Unique. You saying you a totally different type of woman just by the way you talking and the way you thinking. The average woman not even thinking like you. I'm gonna keep it 100. The average woman is not thinking like you.
I'm trying to get into how these women
think. Your age.
And you turning it personal, Tammy. You are a rare breed. We stated that many times. You're a rare breed. You're a rare breed. I'm saying generalization.
I know. But I know women out there that's just like me. I'm not taking this personally. I know women out there that have only been with one man, maybe 2, because they got a divorce and they with somebody else. So all women have not been with a whole lot of men.
We talking modern times. That's not the case these days, Tam. And then, like you said, you're rare, and that is a small percentage, maybe 10, if that.
If you ask that girl, how many men she been with, she gonna tell you she knows she can't come with the real, so she gonna say maybe 4 or 5, and all you do is multiply that, put a 10 in front of it, and that's how many dudes that she been with. Because a woman could ask a man that same question, and if he tell her the truth, she gonna be butthurt. Feel me? Right. But she's not going to be able to take that.
Okay, but I have a question. Why would she be butthurt if it happened before her? That was before her time. So why does it matter?
It's what it is. Like you just said, women are emotional. Women are emotional. Women are.
But hold on.
Tammy, because women are emotional.
But there's no emotion should be attached to that because that was before her time.
It is
he
what
did that
it is.
Before he
that don't matter.
If she's with you now and you guys have sex already and she's into you, she's gonna take that personal. Period. Like you said earlier.
Exactly.
It separates the women from the little girls. You think it from a woman's point of view, but you think it from a woman's point of view.
Y'all, I think you guys are missing my point. He's saying if the woman asks him how many women he slept with, she's going to take it personal and have a problem. But I'm saying it shouldn't be a problem because anything that happened before you got with me, number one, is not my business. What is my business is we go to the doctor, make sure you have nothing, make sure I have nothing. We're going to check that out. We're going to get that done. And then what you do while you're with me, that's my business. That's my problem. Anything you did before me is not my business. It's not my problem.
That's going to be the key, Tammy. But that's going to be the key is the question before or after. If it's before you guys go into a relationship and have what you do, that's different, like you said. But if say it's after you guys just had sex and you sitting up there in the bed pillow talking like Tweed said, and now you're having this conversation and then you break it down and tell her that, she's gonna feel it's gonna be different than if it was before. You understand? So it's
but it
before
shouldn't be because it's not.
It is. Come on, Tammy. You just
said
it yourself earlier.
Okay. All right. Let me say something to Tammy.
Hold on. I said women do think with emotion, but you're bringing up things. I'm saying when I said women think with emotion, you're saying you meet each other, you have sex or whatever. But when you've done something that was before you met me, there shouldn't be any emotion tied to that.
Okay, Tammy, let me tell you something, man. Let me say something. Okay, Tammy, me and you was pillow talking, and I said, how many men have you been with? You said, well, I used to be a porn star. I know that has nothing to do with us now, but I've done over 50 adult films. I've done over 50.
Right.
I was the queen of the Bubble Butt. I was the queen of the Bubble Butt series. and I know it ain't got nothing, to do with us now. It's the same principle. It's the same principle. So I'm not supposed to think about none of that, right? I'm supposed to sweep that all up under the rug that you used to be a porn star, right?
It was before your
right.
It was before your time.
It's before my time. Okay, I can see it.
Ain't no man. Okay, I'm gonna tell you this. Only 5% of the men gonna let that slide. The other 95, oh yeah, that relationship could change right there.
Suckers.
Yeah, you got to he's a sucker. Sucker will let that slide.
Because you know what? Everybody can't take what they dish out. So you tell me you don't sleep with 50 women, and I say, I used to be a porn star.
That's the thing. See, that's the thing with
I'm the type
women,
of dude. I'm the type of dude that I go get a camera and say, we finna get back into porn and make us some money, baby. I go get a camera.
On the real.
If she tell me stuff like that, it's going down. We finna do a comeback. It's going down.
Hey, look, but the thing about that is, right?
For that woman.
Unique. The thing about that is, see, you say why men don't accept that. See, what women fella understand, and what man, I'm a man, so I'm gonna just speak from my point of view. I ain't gonna speak from Tweet and G-Lew point of view, but if they gonna keep it all the way 100, they gonna have to agree with me for the most part. Tweet, I don't know about Tweet. He gonna be like, oh man, you gonna spell this shit. But what I'm saying is, men is just as emotional, if not more, than women. The difference is we don't wear our feelings on our sleeves. Well, most men don't wear their feelings on their shoulders like you women. So when y'all get butthurt, y'all get the huffing and puffing and doing all this outlandish stuff. Boys, men act like they don't care, but they really do. We be butthurt too. We just deal with it in other ways. That's why when the girl was a porn star, we walk away. A woman, on the other hand, if the man was a porn star, 80 to 90% gonna stay. The other 10 to 20 will walk away. You see the difference? Because men camouflage more than women. Women can take more, and they actually, in a way, is more stronger than men when it comes to certain things. You get what I'm saying?
Terry. Men cannot take what they dish out. I agree with you.
Yeah, we can't. Yeah, you're right. We can't.
You cannot. You will go cheat and think. And
yeah, we can do that though.
We can do that though.
Now we can do that though. Yeah, you're right. Because let me tell you the difference. I can go have sex with 10 women tonight. I go have sex with 10 women tonight. Okay, man, I was a hoe for the night, whatever the case may be. It don't give me a bad name. Like they gonna be like, oh, that nigga got bitch or that nigga hoe. A woman go have sex with 10 niggas tonight. And don't no dude want to claim that woman that went and had sex with 10 men in one night. But a man can do it. It's cool.
Terry, she didn't have to go have sex with 10 men. She just had sex with one man because you cheated on her, so she wouldn't cheat. Now you can't take that she cheated. You ready to dip. But you cheated, and she's supposed to stay and work through it.
She ain't got to look. Me personally, right? I'm different, so I just tell them, I ain't forcing you to stay. You can leave. It's the difference. You get what I'm saying?
That's
if
fact.
You want to stay,
everybody's speaking
stick
fact.
Around.
That's fact.
Me personally,
that's fact.
Me personally, like I'm not gonna force you to stay. If you want to leave, leave. One thing for sure, I'm gonna be good with or without a woman. I don't need no woman. Yeah, I want a woman, but I don't need a woman, and I'm in a prison cell. So it's totally different. Most dudes in prison need a woman. I don't need a woman. I'm good regardless. So it's a difference. You know what I'm saying?
That's how some women feel, because the thing of it is like, as long as I got God is gonna provide for me. So
hold on. Flag on the place. You only. That's what I'm trying to tell you. You different. Man, the average woman.
Why you keep saying that?
Yeah.
You ain't like I'm
because you are
real.
different.
Or something.
Nah, it almost is like you're from another planet.
You on the island by yourself. Look. Matter of fact, hold on. This is what we gonna do. Look, this is what we're going to do. We're gonna take a short break, play a song, and then we come back. But while this song playing, we need 1 or 2 women to call in. Once y'all be woman enough and come on and support Unique. Don't just listen on the phone and tell me, yeah, she right. Once y'all come on the call and join her so we can get more than one woman perspective.
Hey,
don't just sit on there and be listening.
I mean, you guys I'm like a alien or something. I mean, this
it
is how I was
is.
raised. I mean,
Yeah, but
this is what I
from
learned.
your,
I mean,
but
yeah,
most
I
women
am.
aren't like you. You're rare, that's good.
I'm speaking from my reality. You know, this is how I was raised. I was my mom's last child, so I saw my mom, I saw my sisters, I saw what they did. I saw my brothers, and I saw how hoish my brothers was, and I said I didn't want anyone that was going to be like that. And my brothers were very protective and made sure that no one really got to me, except for a high school sweetheart they couldn't do anything about. And I got with him and I married him. So it's not like I'm a rarity. This is what I know. This is how I was raised, and I know people that are the same way that act accordingly. So I wish women would come on here. I need some women to come in and say the same thing. This is not like I'm.
Hey, I'm telling you, they're not gonna say the same thing. They're not gonna say the same thing. I'm telling you that now.
They not. Hey, but before we do that, let me go. We got a couple callers now. Let me go to phone lines and let me see who's out there. Let me see.
Yes, please.
Caller, hello, 858.
What's going on, man? This is Rev Ali checking in and listening to you guys. You know what I'm saying? Talking about this as a good man. You know what I mean? And I'm just calling to let you guys know that I appreciate what you're saying, your opinions and everything like that. Before you play a song, though, let me just give you the Rev's real quick perspective about men and women. Men and women got a demon in them. And the main demon in them is called a lust demon. And that lust demon ain't no joke. And if you look at social media or most pictures from men and women, you will see the same demon. It's in both of them. And when us men like to, floss our cars and floss our money, on camera and all that, that's the lust demon in the man, because it's triggering the woman. And then you'll see the woman, she's sticking her lips out on camera, or she always got to show her butt and put her hand on her hip. If you watch that, you will see that picture in almost every woman that's out there like that. That's a demon. And both of them is playing against each other and playing men and women against each other. So we need to come out of that, period. Because everybody is worth themselves and worth anything to somebody that cared about them. So I just want to say that. Go ahead and play a song, man. Let's ride.
That part. Hey,
well, hold on. I just received a message in my inbox saying that you're doing an amazing job. Hold it down for the real women. See, I told you there are more women out there like me.
We need more of these women. This is what we need. We need more of these women. I hope they would call in because we need more. Because unfortunately, we don't think they're out there. So if you are out there, please call in and press 1 so we can hear you.
Come on, ladies.
They in my inbox. They tripping now.
Tell them to call in, Gotti. Tell them to call in.
I know.
Tell them to call in. Don't just listen. Call in. Press 1. We need more input. So don't just listen out there. If you're listening right now,
press 1. All you gotta do is press 1. He gonna see the number.
Yeah.
Come on, ladies. Come on, ladies. Ladies, you need to call in and let them know that there are some good women out here. There are some women that know what they want, know how to get it, and not dependent on a man to get it. And there are women out there that's not trying to cheat.
Oh wait, hold on. I didn't say all women was dependent on men. You have certain women that will get it on their own. They're not dependent on the man. But I'm talking about all that other stuff. That's what I'm talking about.
I'm just naming a few things here. I just want them to call in and talk about it.
Well, some of them finna tune in. They gonna tune in.
I think some of them getting scared, Gotti, because I see people pressing 1 and then they take it back and then they fall off. So don't be scared out there. You know what I mean? Don't be scared and intimidated.
Come on.
Don't be intimidated.
Exactly.
Come on.
Exactly. Don't let these men intimidate you. Pick up that phone and state your opinion. Let them know what's really real.
Right. So let me see one more time before we go to a song. Is anybody out there wants to? Because we got a lot of callers. A lot of phone lines are lit up. It's just some are pressing 1, some are not. So again, if you want to come in, press 1, and we'll bring you in right now. And anything else you want to add, Ali? Rev?
Man, I just want to say, man, hey, much love and respect to men and women that's real about their self and their significant other. and ain't trying to watch TV to get ideas on how to treat they mate. You know, you need to go back to before we had computers and get with your mom and daddy that know how to keep a relationship together.
Right. That's
and you know what?
I
agree with you, and I agree with him, and I agree with what he said about the lust demon, because there is, but you got to know how to control it. And how do you control it? You pray and ask God to remove that from you. Any relationship, you got to invite God in, because we are human and we fall and we fail. So when we invite God into that relationship, it helps. I am a living testimony. It helps. It helps when you go to God and you pray and you ask, this is what I want, God. This is who I want to be, and I need the strength from you to do it. I want my marriage to work, God. This is what I need. Can you help me? So you can't depend on you, and you definitely can't depend on friends. And please, ladies, it is so true when men say, you listening to a woman that don't have a mate, and this woman is telling you how to handle your man, but she doesn't have one, haven't had one for a while, or she's had several in the last year. And everything is always his fault. It's not her fault. You need to back up off of that advice and go down on your knees.
There it is. Let me go to a caller. Somebody press 1. Caller 202, you're live on the air.
Hello.
Caller, hello. Hello.
Hello.
Hello.
Hello.
Hello.
Yes.
How you doing?
Fine. How are you?
I'm fine. How long have you been tuned into the show?
I've been listening since about 11 o'clock.
Okay. Do you have any intel to share with us?
Oh, sure, I do. I have a whole lot to share. First and foremost,
you got listening ears.
Well, first and foremost, I agree with her.
I'm sorry. Who are we talking to? What's your name?
My name's Renee.
Hi, Renee.
How you doing, Renee?
I'm great. I'm great. First and foremost, any individual, male or female, okay, what? Change? Why do I have to change my body in order to please him? If he's going to be in love, don't be in love with my body, because bodies come and go. Mine's heart and soul.
I agree.
Mine's heart and soul
mind
never
stimulate my body.
But a body will. I don't care what you can get, breast implant, butt implant, whatever kind of implant you want to get. It will fade. But will your soul, will your heart, will your mind fade? That's what a person's supposed to love, not your body. That's just an image. Hello?
I agree with you, Renee. I agree wholeheartedly, because as we age, that those growth marks fall.
And I don't care how many butt tucks you get and how many breast implants you get. That stuff fades. But the soul of a person will never fade. The heart of a person will never fade. And this thing about women being with all these men, you got some out there, but you got a whole heap of women that doesn't. Listen, I heard you say if it's 5 and put a 0, 10 in front of it, that means that, no. Put a 5 and then a period. That's period. Point blank. And 21, you had 500. You had, what many men you said at 21 years old? 21, I wasn't even thinking about sex. That was sex. At 21, I about would have killed you and me too. No. So,
wait, hold on. You trying to tell me? You was a virgin at 21?
Let me tell you. Wait a minute. Listen to me.
Wait, answer that question. You was a virgin at 21.
Listen to what I'm saying. I want you to hear what I'm saying first. I moved out of my parents' house when I was 18. My mother called me every night at 11 o'clock to make sure I was still in the house. And I'm like, Ma, I'm grown now. If I wasn't in the house at 11 o'clock, she was coming to look for me. Simple as that.
What that got to do with having sex?
At 21, I wasn't thinking about sex.
So you trying? That's what I'm asking you. So you telling me?
Listen, I won't say that I wasn't thinking about sex, but I wasn't having.
This is what I'm asking you. So you telling me at 21?
No, at 21 I had not had sex yet. And actually,
at
20,
you are another rare breed. You are another rare breed.
Wait a minute.
You are another rare breed.
At 23, when I finally did, I said, "Oh my God, is this what they really? Everybody's all this hype was about." As much pain as that was, honey, I ain't want to ever feel it again.
How many women you know that?
No, so
I'll tell you this, right? I salute you, right? But me growing up, I ain't seen no girl make it to 20 of a version. No girl I know, and I knew a whole lot of women.
Where did you grow
so
up?
So I salute you. I grew up in Watts, California. I'm from the ghetto. I'm a ghetto boy.
And guess what? And so am I. I'm from the hood of hood. But
that's why I said I salute you. I just said I salute you.
Just because we was in the hood. Listen, but the thing is right, and this is the mentality of people they need to use. It ain't where you come from. It's how you was raised and where you came from.
I agree with you. I agree with you.
My hood will always be my hood, but I don't have to become my hood. I don't have to become my hood.
I agree with you 100% because my son grew his daddy side is gang bangers. Every male on his daddy side gang banger. Every male on his mama side gang bang. But my son don't gang bang, and he grew up in the hood. So I understand what you're saying, and I salute you for doing that just like I salute him. But that's rare, though, is what I'm saying.
Rare, yes, rare.
I mean, I just think I won't say it's rare. What I'm going to say is it's all in because as long as you had parents, you had adults raising children, they was raising them the way they should be raised. But now in life, you don't have adults raising kids anymore. It's kids raising kids.
And not only that, Go ahead.
So they're not teaching the morals and values that our parents taught us. Simple. They're just not.
And Renee,
they're not doing it.
Renee, I agree with you. And I don't think it's rare that there are women that's 21 today that are virgins. I don't think that's rare. I think that you guys have just been in a clique of women.
2019, when you got this TV and all this stuff raising kids, I don't know.
You have some women that like cameras action, or listen, and just to be real with you, I dealt with the drug dealer. I dealt with him. And while he wanted to do disrespect, he wanted to bring diamonds and pearls. Well, guess what? Excuse my French. Forget your diamonds and pearls, baby. Give me some respect. That's what I need. I don't need no diamonds and pearls. I had a ring for everything, and I could go to my toes if I wanted to. But what was that? Material. That was all material.
You're right. You're right about that.
But unfortunately, they don't demand that. They don't demand respect, and that's what they need. But unfortunately, that's not what's going on today.
You opened my car door 20 years in.
I agree with you. To demand respect. They do need to.
Yeah, we're going to give y'all what y'all demand.
Any woman that doesn't demand respect is a fool.
Exactly what a man is going to do exactly what a woman allows him to do. And it goes back to what Renee said. Renee said it's all in how you raise your child. And I agree with that. You can raise a child the same way I was raised in this time. It's all about that mama. Because it's just like my mom told me when I was growing up. I'm not her mama. I'm your mama. This is what goes on in this house.
Right. That's exactly right.
And that's the same mentality I have with my kids. This is what goes on in this house. I don't care what Mary and Sally and Renee and everybody else does. I don't care what their mama allows them to do. This is what you're going to do. This is what your mama allows. And this is how that's going to work. And that's all in getting your child to see. Because the thing of it is, the world don't care about your child. And you can turn your child over. You can turn your daughter over to the world, and somebody's going to raise your daughter for you. And they're not going to raise your daughter the way you want her to be raised. So I'd rather raise my child than to turn my child over to the world. I'm going to raise her. I'd rather she walk around and be upset with me, but I'm instilling in her what she needs to know. She can be mad all day because, see, number one, most of these mamas today want to be their daughter's friend. I'm not your friend.
Exactly.
I'm your mom.
They want to be their friend. I am not your friend. I'm your friend in a sense, but I'm your friend first.
I will be your friend when you turn 25. We can be friends. I'm not your friend right now. I'm your mother.
Look, my mother wasn't my friend now. At 25, she's still busting in the head.
But see, now the difference is now the mamas that raising these girls, they ain't respect. They haven't took on the responsibility. They took it on, but they still want to have their fun and turn up.
Well, guess what? Look at
turning up.
If
But
you,
I was a young mom. I was a young mom. I was a teenage mother because, like I said, I married my sweetheart. I was a teenage mom. I never was one to go out in the club anyway. My thing was home, reading a good book in my bed. I'm good. But when I had my child, even that had to come to a halt. I couldn't lay in the bed and read. I had a child to raise. My mama didn't have that baby, even though my mom was like, I got her. No, she's mine. She's my responsibility. So what my mom taught me, I had to instill in my child because that was my child. That wasn't my mom's responsibility.
That's exactly right.
You are right.
That's why I say you're rare.
There are women having kids today that think it's okay to leave your child at home and you go party, but you don't know who's coming to your house while you are partying and your teenage daughter is home by herself. You don't know what's going on.
Let me tell you this.
Your life has to change when you become a mom. Your life has to change. It cannot be the same. You chose to lay down and have that baby, so now your life has to change. It cannot be the same. Because now everything I do, I got a little person looking up to me. This girl is gonna do what she see me do. She's gonna mimic everything she see her mom does.
Everything she sees you do. That's when I took custody of my two nieces. I was in their life with the drug dealer boyfriend. Let me tell you something. I had to let all that go because I never wanted them to believe that was the way of life. I never wanted them to believe that, okay, get with this guy, and he can do this, and this, and he bring you 2 carat diamond rings, and it's okay. No, absolutely not. And trust me, when I got those kids, they were like Freddy Krueger kids. Trust me. Oh, my God. I had to turn them all the way around. But I did it. It happened. You know what I'm saying? Because I raised them the way my mother raised me. You suck your teeth, you're going to come up with something missing. You did. You stayed out. You did. You went past the curfew. Oh, you gonna come up with something missing. And
I'm not gonna ask you to do something more than one time. When I ask you the first time,
That's exactly right. And the upbringing of kids and now, you can't really even say it's the fault of the parents. And let me tell you why. Because if you touch them, the police, you can't even breathe on them too hard without them saying,
Renee, let me stop you right there because I told my daughter, and I meant this from the bottom of my heart. You call, because she got mad and told me she was going. I said, call, baby, because when we go in front of that judge, they're going to do a home inspection. They're going to find out you got clothes, you got nice clothes, you have a roof over your head, you have food to eat every day, you don't miss school, you on honor roll. So call them. And then if that judge has something smart, I'm going to tell him, you take her. Because as long as she's in my house, she's going to do what I say, when I say, how I say. If I say high, if I say jump, she better ask me how high. I'm not going to let me not raise my child based on what the law says. Because, see, the law, if I let the law raise my child, they're going to beat her. They're going to do what they want to do.
They're going to be in jail.
So I'm going to raise my child. So I told you what you do, judge. You don't like the way I'm doing it, then you do it. And let's see what you do.
Yeah. Well, I did. Listen, what you just said, I did that to the oldest niece, the one that I had that was who, like she said, and whatever, yeah. When we went to the school.
You have to teach your child to respect authority, and you have to teach your child to respect themselves.
She didn't respect
you
the authority.
have to teach your daughter to respect herself. And once she respects herself, she's not going to fall for any man that's coming. And then I introduce my kids to more than one thing. So when you come, you can't come bringing her things and think it's going to turn her head. When my daughter turned 16, she had diamond earrings. So you can't bring her no diamonds trying to impress her. That's not going to work. Mommy's already done that. My daughter has traveled. Mama paid for her to go to Bahamas, Jamaica, Italy. So you doing that doesn't impress her because she's already been doing that. So we got to be moms. We have to introduce our children to certain things so their heads cannot be turned. Introduce your child to culture. Teach your child something besides where she lives. There's a whole new world out there. Teach your child.
Absolutely. I agree wholeheartedly. Yeah, so, back to all the, it ain't none out here, it ain't no women out here that's got good. Yes, there are.
We didn't say no women. We didn't say no women. We said it's quite a few. It's little. It's slim to none. That's my belief. I could be wrong.
I'm going to tell you this. They're just a circle of people that you're looking at, you don't see them. But search a little bit further. Go a little bit to more.
No, that's what I'm saying. It's different areas. I know one thing I know for a fact. it's different areas of how you being raised. Like you have certain cities like they turn up. Then you got certain cities that's mellowed down. Like you got every different city have a different way of life. Some live fast, some live slow. All the ones that live fast, them the ones that's having sex young and all that. The ones that's slower, then they have a higher chance of being the virgin at an older age and things like that. And the ones that been raised with their mother and their father in the home, most, like where I come from, it's rare that they got their mother and their father in the same house.
Oh, my parents were together.
But Terry, you have fast and slow everywhere, even in little towns.
Yeah, I know that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. It's different. It's different, and it all depends.
You got the ones that want to experience things now. They don't want to wait. They want to experience everything now, and that's a problem because if you do everything now, what do you have to look forward to when you turn 16? What do you have to look forward to?
No, I agree with you.
Everything.
Like at the end of the day, us men we're gonna respect the men. We're gonna respect the women that wait, but we want the women that's gonna give it to us right there. But we will respect the ones that wait because they're quality women.
The woman that's gonna give it to you right now,
as a man will definitely respect in the long term women that will make them wait. He'll respect that. He definitely, like Chalk said, wants it now, but he's gonna be the one that's gonna respect you more in the end. You know what I mean? So yeah,
yes.
Definitely. A man will
and
respect
I agree
that.
with
So
you
ladies, don't think that they won't.
Yes.
You know what I mean? He definitely wants it now because he like the homie Rev Ali said, that demon is cooking, but he will respect you more in the end if you do make him wait, and he will respect you.
Because my husband used to tell me, we go out to dinner, we go to move or whatever when we was in high school, and he'd say, I drop you home. He didn't tell me this so much later. I would drop you at home, and then I go be with the girl that's going to give it to me because you wasn't doing nothing. And, later, he told me. He didn't tell me when he was doing it. He told me much later on, So
right.
I agree that a man will respect you because he hung around and stayed there, but he was still going to do his other dirt.
Yeah, because you was the prize. You was the
prize. Exactly.
You was the trophy. You was the trophy. So
let me tell you what he was.
Real
It's the good girl at home and the hooker in the streets.
Exactly. That's what it was.
Basically, that's what it is. The good girl at home and the good girl at home. Now you can't do nothing. You can't do nothing out the box because if you do, that's going to break them. Trust me. But the hooker in the street,
he don't care what they do. We sure know.
He don't care what the hooker in the street doing. He only care about what you doing. What's happening? What you doing?
And I agree.
Oh, yeah.
He said he used to. We go to the movie, we go to dinner. He takes me home. He go and do what he wants to do. Because even back then, I wasn't the type of person that had to know where you were 24/7. I had to
exactly. Well, that's an insecure person anyway. If you have to, I wish I would spend my day talking about what is he doing, where is he at, who is he with, I wish I would even entertain the thought. As long as he's safe, I'm good.
That's what I said.
And more women need to think like you.
I have a life. I have time to sit back and a man gonna be a man. A man gonna do what he want to do. So guess
man
what?
Gonna feed that
demon. What I was about to say.
Gonna feed that demon.
Regardless.
But he gonna come home to what he knows is right. He's gonna come to
don't bring it home,
honey.
Don't bring it home.
And you're right.
You don't never know what they doing.
You are
but
so
don't
right.
bring it home because I'm gonna sit back and get some gray hair trying to figure out what you doing up out there. Not me.
Exactly. Because he is not attached to the hip to you 24/7. And if if something he wants to do, he's going to find a way to do it. So you sitting there worrying about what he's doing, how he's doing, you only hurting yourself because he's still going to do what he want to do.
You'll never hear full of gray hair.
Exactly.
And if you can't trust him, there's no point in being with him anyway. If you can't trust him, what's the point? What's the point?
Hey, exactly. Hey, ladies. Let me bring somebody else into the fold. We got a couple more callers. Because we're winding down here. We got about 15 minutes left. Let me go to the phone lines. We have somebody that's been waiting. Terry wanted me to bring in 661-390.
Good evening. How are you guys?
Good evening.
Hello. We well. How are you?
Great.
Great. This is After Missouri. I just want to say the show is going good. Love the conversation. And I was the one telling Unique that more rare, real women need to stand up.
Yes, they do.
I got some help. Hey, Mo.
Can't barely hear you. Can you hear me good?
I can hear you.
Okay. No, but I agree with but some of the women, well, what the women were saying, just some of it. And then some of what the men were saying. They were speaking on some real.
What do you think about what the men were saying? Because we had some players on here. We had some gentlemen. We had a whole array of men with different opinions, but all with real facts and opinions. What do you feel about some of the things that the men have said tonight? Opposed, because we haven't had enough women on here to get different opinions. You know, we have rare breeds like Renee and Tammy, but you know we have different women as well. So now that you're here, what do you think about some of the statements that were made tonight on the show?
Well, I did want to chime in on when the question came about what the average woman, how many men they slept with at the age of 23, and my answer would have been 4 to 5. And that
how you gonna say?
Is that the
how you
real
gonna say
answer,
4 to 5 though? How you gonna say 4? How you gonna say 4 to 5? It's either 4 or no.
Is that the truth?
It ain't no 4 to 5. It's either 4 or 5. How you don't even know how many it was at 23?
23, 4 women. Wow.
Terry, I think
they stuck on that 4 or 5.
Okay,
if I say 5, what's going to be
the homie said multiply that, and the homie said multiply that by 10.
Multiply that by 10.
I don't think it's multiply. I think it's add 10. I heard what he said before, because most people was like, okay, well, if your partner tell you 3, add 10, not multiply by 10, but add 10 to it.
Yeah, that's what he said. That's what he said.
Hey, depending on the female.
But Mo is saying she's being general. She's saying most women would say between 4 and 5. We're not taking this personally. We're not saying that she had 4 or 5. We're saying she's saying that in general, most women.
Look at the pot calling the kettle black. You was taking everything personal all night.
No, I was not.
Right.
I did not. I said I was taking it personal. I was not. I was telling you guys. At one point, I had to tell him that I can speak for Tammy because he was talking about women this, women that, and I can speak for me.
The whole
and
night
I still have to
speak for Tammy.
Hey, don't hate Terry, Dr. Phil.
I'm just saying, though. I call a ball and a strike a strike. No, okay, Mo, you say 4 or 5. Okay, we already know Renee.
Hey, let me bring Tweed back in because I think we struck a nerve because Tweed wants. We gotta bring Tweed back in here.
Oh Lord.
Oh yeah. Yes, sir. Bob. All right, check this out. I knew that 4 or 5. I knew that 4 or 5 was gonna pop back up, right? But I was told by a woman, a respectable woman, that said once she had to test 3 to find out if she even liked sex. Then she had one that was halfway good, and then she said, well, I need to find the ultimate. So she said she tests for a whole bunch of cars so she could find out what her sexuality was. That's what pushed it up to 10 by the age of 23, because she didn't know if she was going to like it or not. So once they find out that it's enjoyable, now when they're looking at the dude, they wonder if he can give them that feeling. So that's how I said, yeah, they're going to tell you 4 or 5, but you better add some more to that. That's how I came up with that analogy.
But hold on.
So can I speak on that
hold on.
just a little bit? Only because I
was
4 to 5.
That was crazy, motherfucker.
Hold on.
Real. And then hold on, Tammy, look at this. Let me add this one more thing, and I'm gonna let you go. And then you have women on top of what Tweed said who want to test it out, and then they find what they want, but they may not have that man no more. So now, even though they're not dealing with different things, or they have men that they don't like, they want to find what they had that did pleasure them. So now they're trying to find that again and can't find it. It may go through 5 or 10 more. How about that?
No.
I think
You
it's
know
more
what?
with the upbringing of where the woman comes from. Because
what about the woman that
speaking,
can sell all of that and can satisfy a woman that knows what she wants can satisfy herself better than anybody. So why would
who said that? Hold on, who said that? Which one of y'all said that?
Oh my God! Like really? Woo. Oh
Which
no!
one of y'all said that?
This is
Renee. That was that.
Hold on. Well, my bad. I didn't mean to cut you off. I didn't mean to. Matter of fact, go ahead. Go ahead and say what you were gonna say, Renee. I almost had a heart attack.
Like, she would have to go to 10 more men to find what
some are. Some women
too.
Some women will say, "Well, that I'm cool now. I'm cool on everything." But I had this one guy that it could have been a guy that she really loved, and he may have broken her heart, but that was the one that pleasured her when she found what she wanted, and now she can't find that anymore.
Okay, well,
so
if she knows what she wanted,
okay.
Oh my God.
It's real. It's women out there.
Yeah, you better bring them women that talk about these devils. I tell you.
With this, I think I am different, or I may be a little different with the way I feel about this. Because this is the thing: if I have never test driven other cars, I only know that one car, and if that car breaks down to me and I have to get another car, then see, my thing is, and I guess it's because I was raised, I'm going to step back and then I'm going to ask God to send me who He will have for me. Because see, I don't want to test drive 10 cars. I don't want to test drive 20 cars. I want what God going to send to me that's going to help satisfy me in every aspect. Emotionally, physically.
Oh, man.
How about the ones that don't have God? How about the ones that don't have God to show them that? They don't know
man,
that.
can I say something?
Test driving.
You know,
test anything else.
Can I say something real quick? You know, can I interrupt real fast? Hey, man, check this out. A woman told me, she said, I learned this too. You never ask a woman, has she ever had a man bigger than you? Because that's how a man could get his feelings hurt. It's like you ask a woman, hey, have you ever had a man that's bigger? And then if she tell you yes, you're going to be doubting what you're doing. Because believe me, every woman has probably had a man that has been bigger than you. So no matter what you're doing to her, you probably won't give her that sensation that other dude did. So they actually do test drive cars. They actually do test drive cars.
I'm not test driving any cars.
Okay, well, like you said, you are so rare. You are so rare till, man, you like trying to find a damn unicorn. You a unicorn. You ain't even human. You ain't even human.
You can call me what you want to call me, but I'm going to tell you, see, I worked in HIV for over 15 years.
Absolutely.
I'm not trying to test drive in cars. See, I know for a fact that you can be finer than wine, look, smell good, speak well, and drive the best cars and can be deadly. So I'm not trying to test drive no cars. I'm going to wait and ask God to send me what He has for me. Because when He sends it to me, it's going to be disease-free, number one. He's going to love me like God loved the church.
Well, hold on. Just because He sent it to you, how you know it's going to be disease-free?
Because God ain't going to send you disease-free.
God not going to
send you. Oh, man, y'all listen here. I'm going to keep my mouth shut.
God ain't going to send you nothing that's going to harm you, and that's for sure.
Hold on. Hey.
The most harm, I'm going to get this piece out. The most harm that's going to happen to anybody in this life, guess what? It's something that they bestow upon themselves because God sure ain't sent it.
Oh, hey, hold on, ladies. Let me go. It's another caller out there. Somebody may have some other input that we may need to hear. Let me go to the phone lines. 910. Hello. Hello, caller. 910. Hello.
Hi, this is Candace. How are you?
Doing fine. How are you?
Hello.
Hi, Candace. How are you?
I wanted to talk about the thing you said about dependability with a spouse.
I'm sorry, I can't.
You guys were commenting on you were talking about dependable spouses. I think that was the part I had started listening to when you were saying about women that depend on men because of a relationship. I guess I would have to say I think it depends on the female's perspective and situation and how they were raised or how they feel about their spouse. I know a few women who are in relationships where they're with someone because that's all they know, but they didn't have that male figure to kind of guide them, so they kind of go with whatever they were given. And so when you have children, you do what you need to do to make sure they're provided for. So, of course, when you have children, you have to, like you said, raise them to where they're being taken care of. But if you have only one person in the household who is making the money, which is the man, because the woman cannot work, they have to depend on that, even if they were not raised to do that. I know for me, I was raised with a single-parent home. My mother took care of me and raised me to the best of her ability, but she never made me feel like I was raised very independently, which sometimes makes me feel like I don't need, you know, a male persuasion on something, but yeah, I'm married. But I see now as I'm older that things that, like, my husband doesn't want to do certain things, I'm like, okay, don't worry about it, I'll do it myself, because you're raised to kind of, like, make sure that you are protected. But on another side, as a female, I want to always feel like that he can support me, that I can depend on him if I need to. So it's kind of like twofold when you're in a relationship, especially when you get married young. I got married really young.
Anybody that's in your circle that closely, you would want to feel like you can depend on them. But at the same token, I'm going to be able to do it if I have to do it. Yes, I'm going to do it.
That's true. But then you have where you've been married for so long where people kind of forget their place. They get very comfortable and lackadaisical, like they know what they have to do, but they lose out on their responsibilities to where it makes you feel like, okay, why did we even have this relationship in the first place? So I agree with a lot
but you know what,
Candace.
But you know what, Candace, when you allow a man to start getting lax, when you allow him to fall off from his duties, and there's some consequences for that, then that's why he does it. He's going to keep doing it because a man does what we allow him to do. And if you're not holding him to his responsibilities, there's no consequences if he doesn't do it. You're going to do it. So what's the motivation for him to do it?
Exactly. And that's just, I mean, you can use a car door for an example. If he started out opening your car door, right, and then all of a sudden you tell him, oh, I got it. I can do it. I got it. Go ahead, open your own car door. I got it. Okay. So you start feeling like, well, wait a minute, he don't open my car door no more. But you set the pace for that. You set the pace for him not to open that car door. Guess what? If he opened it from day one on the 5,000 day, he's going to still be opening that door. Because that's the way it started and that's the way it's going to finish. Absolutely.
And Terry knows a little of my story. I'm divorced. He knows a little of my story. I'm divorced because there's just certain things that I'm not going to tolerate. And you knew this before you married me because you knew me since I was 15 years old. So you knew me. And then at some certain point, you thought that you can try me and that it was going to be okay because we got this.
Can I ask you a question? Do you have children?
Here. Yes, I do. I do.
Okay. How many?
And this is the thing. He thought that I was going to stay there because I had kids. See, they think that's a hold. I can do what I want to do because she's not going to leave because she's not going to split this family up. And he was right for a little while. I didn't want my kids to have a stepfather. I wanted my kids to be with their dad. I wanted that family unit that I had growing up. But see, what we fail to understand is we do a disservice to our kids because they know what's going on. They see it. They can feel the tension in the house. And if I stay there and I let this man abuse me in any form or fashion, I'm teaching my daughters that it's okay to be abused.
Yep. Right. I agree with you.
They're going to believe that they have to tolerate mommy with it. Why?
But what if that's not the case? What if that's not abuse?
I don't want my daughters to think it's okay for a man to abuse them in any way, physically, mentally, emotionally, or financially, because some men will hold their money to keep you hostage. So I don't want my daughters. So I raised my daughters to be independent. I raised my daughters that if you want a man, that's fine, but you don't need that man. Be able to take care of yourself, because the day he may love you, tomorrow he may not. So where are you going to be tomorrow?
That's exactly how I was raised. That's
so you need to have a question. This is Mo.
Okay.
Do you have any sons?
Do I have what?
Do I have any what?
A son.
I can't hear you.
A son.
A son.
Do I have yes, I have a son. Yes, I do.
Do you teach him the same thing?
I do. I teach him exact same thing. I taught my son to wash dishes, iron his clothes, clean his house. He will never have to be beholden to a woman. When you come home, you clean your house. So my son will not want a woman that's lazy and won't do anything because he saw his mom. He saw his mom work every day. He saw his mom work 2 jobs. He saw his mom. And see, the thing of it is, I can't teach my son how to be a man. I can teach my son what I think a man should be. I can teach my son what I want a man to be, but I can't teach him how to be a man. So I had to trust my father, and I had to trust my brothers to help me with that, because I was not going to stay there and let this man abuse me. I'm not, and I didn't want my son growing up thinking it was okay to abuse women. So we think we are doing the right thing by staying there to keep the unit together, but we're teaching our children something that's not good for them. So I had to leave a situation that was not good for me and was not good for my children. I had
well,
to
let me tell you this real quick. This is Rev Ali. Now you said that you're teaching your kids some things that you should not have taught them. And did you know that teaching your son how to wash his own clothes and wash dishes and clean the house was going to be a problem for him later on in the relationship? Because let me tell you, my mama did the same thing to me. And when I got in a relationship, I was more cleaner than the woman was, and that caused a problem. So she ended up leaving. You understand? So sometimes we think we're giving our kids great information to be, but also it causes problems in relationships.
Well, the thing is,
I think in a relationship you have to compromise.
But you know what? I'm sorry that happens. But
it's
she can find a woman that's good with him cleaning, that likes that he cleans.
I can't hear none of y'all. Y'all talking over each other. Y'all go one at a time.
Know what I'm saying?
That's
okay,
a part of compromising in a relationship, though.
It's a 50-50 thing. If you
know that you're better at something else, why not let that person do it? Why are you trying to
do it as a
who does what?
As one.
No, I'm not saying compromise. I'm not saying compromise. I'm saying that teaching your son how to clean can be a problem in the future. It ain't nothing to do with a compromise. He's going to have a problem if you get with a woman that don't clean.
That's instilled in them? Because my son is like that, and I can't take that away from him. That's instilled in him.
Let me say for 1 second.
Something like his mom.
A real man is not going to stay with an untidy woman anyway. A real man is not going to.
I agree with that.
Come in the house, clothes all over. No man is going to stay with that. Not a man.
What's a real man? Do any of y'all got a real man? I mean, what's a real man?
Any man, honey,
a real man. It depends on
when I say a real man.
You say a real man. What does
no man is going to come to the door
looking for?
No man is going to come to the door. There's a sink full of dishes. The stove look a mess. Clothes all over the house. Yeah, please, honey, but I wish I ain't going with a minute. If I go for something like that, I'm walking out the door because something telling me you ain't right from the start.
Right.
Who wants to stay in a mess? If you live in a mess, you're a mess. Any mess that you create in your life, you stay in that mess, you're going to be a mess. Trust me. You can't live in a mess and have a wholesome life.
Well, Renee, I can say that my brother said to me, he was dating this young lady, and when he finally went to her house and he saw the house, he was like, this is not something I can tolerate because that's not how he was raised. So he said she was fine as all outdoors. He walked in the house. He said there was mess all over the house, from the living room to the kitchen. He said he didn't even try to go to the bedroom. He just told her he'll see her later.
Because, I mean, just think about it, right? If you live in a pool of mess, stuff all around, you can't find nothing, you got dishes on the piano and cups all over the place, clothes all over. How can your life be wholesome when everything around you is a mess?
Yeah. That's right. And sometimes, let me tell you something real quick. That's right. Let me say this real quick, though. Sometimes that booty might look good, but if you go into a house and the house is a mess, sometimes that booty stinks. All booty don't feel good.
I tell you what, if somebody, you know how you see on Facebook all the time, where a person that took a picture and they fine as wine and everything around them is a mess. So now you really think if I go to a man's house and see a mess like that, and he got in the shower, he did. I don't know about that. I don't know about that. Because I don't even know how you could get in the shower, cleanse your body, and get out and stay in this mess.
That's right.
And get
That's
dressed.
right. Nuts and butts stink. Nuts and butts
That's
stink.
nasty. That's just nasty. Oh my God.
Hey, check it out. Hey, we got to wrap it up, but check this out. This is so the conversation is so good. I want to continue this next Friday of TNT. Tony and Terry and Tammy want to continue this because this was a great episode of conversation. I think something we need to continue, but we have to wrap it up. I know a lot of people checked in late, but we want to definitely continue this. So Terry and Tammy, if we can, I want to continue this next week. Make this a continuous thing.
You already know I'm on board.
Hey man, this was something new, but I really enjoyed it, man, and I'm sure all the listeners did. There's a lot of new people tuning in, and people had to have input, and we appreciate it all. And I want to let everybody know if you miss anything tonight, we will have it back up. Terry will have it up on his page, and I'll have it up on mine. Blog Talk Radio, the G-Lew Show, and on YouTube, the G-Lew Show. Look it up. You can listen back to anything you missed. But we're going to continue this episode next Friday, same time, same place. You know what I mean? Because
we're gonna have a different topic.
We're
have a different topic, though.
Yeah, different topic every time. Different topic every time. Yeah, different topic every time.
Let's maybe we could do romance or something. Let's do a different topic.
Okay. Yeah, exactly. But we're gonna continue this forum right here because this is something the people need to hear, and we need to come together and talk about it. You know what I mean? So we can figure some things out.
Yeah, that's right. I appreciate how we all came together, men and women tonight. God bless you guys. At least we didn't get into no fight. We laughed it off and talked it out.
Right.
And that's the way it should be. I mean, open, honest conversation and no pettiness and no holding grudges. Honest, open conversation. That's the only way a relationship is going to work.
Exactly. And we have to have. That's the key to everything, though. Conversation and communication, because that's what things that lack that we spoke on from the beginning of the show with Tammy. That it's a lack of communication, and people don't communicate what they need to, and that's where everything falls apart. So I'm glad we have this, and we need to open up the discussion of communication. So this is what we want to do. We're gonna not continue this, but have a whole new topic, but continue on what we did tonight. Take it to a different level next week, same time, same place. Please, everybody, tune in and join us next week. 10 to 12 Eastern, 7 to 9 p.m. Pacific. We'll have Terry and Tammy here. The TNT episode right here, Real Relationship Talk on the G-Lew Show. I want to give a shout out to everybody that chimed in. I want to give a shout out to my sponsors, Tweed Cadillac, 93.3 FM Ism. He's on every Thursday night. And please tune in next week. Shout out to all the callers. Shout out to Renee. Also Rev Ali, the other ladies that tuned in. I'm sorry, I forgot their name. Oh, Candace, Renee, Tammy,
and Mo.
If I missed, and Mo. Okay, everybody.
Mo, yeah.
Sorry, Mo. What's up, Mo? Sorry if I missed anybody, but shout out to all these ladies. We appreciate the love. And Chalk, take us out of here. Anything else? I'm gonna let Chalk, 'cause this is his show. Terry, take us out of here, and anything else I missed, go ahead.
All right. I want to thank all the ladies and gentlemen that tuned in to the show. Next Friday, we'll be back with a new subject and new 9 times out of 10 new listeners and new people tuning in from them viewing this show. They're going to want to tune in to the show next week, so it'll get a little bit more interesting and a little bit more deeper. Thank y'all for listening.
Yes, sir. The G-Lew Show.
You can say a couple words if you want to. Oh.
Terry, Tammy. Go ahead, Tammy. Take us out of here, Unique.
I just want to say thank you guys. I really enjoyed this. Terry, thank you for inviting me on. I had a great time, and I hope next Friday we have more people to chime in, more opinions, more comments, listeners coming in, because, like you said, it's a great topic, and it's something that needs to be discussed.
Yes.
Yep. So please tune in next week, same time, same place. The G-Lew Show, Blog Talk Radio. Like I said again, if you miss anything, We'll have this episode back up in about 15 minutes. You can listen back to it. Check it out on Blog Talk Radio. The homie Terry will have it on this page, and you can go to YouTube as well. We'll have it up on YouTube at the G-Lew Show. I want to thank everybody.
And Unique will have it on our page as well.
Yeah, Unique as well. Hey, tell everybody your handles. Hey, Unique, tell them your page, and Terry, tell them your page so they can go follow.
Okay, I'm Unique Words LLC, and on YouTube is your words. So I will copy and paste everything to my Instagram, YouTube, and my Facebook page and my Twitter. So you'll be able to follow Unique Words and hear the whole conversation again.
And my Facebook page is under Joshua Moore, and my Instagram is Author Soldier Chalk. Author _Soldier _Chalk. That's the Soldier is SOULJA and the Chalk is CHOC.
There it is. And follow my man Tweed Cadillac at Tweed Cadillac Instagram, and follow his show. He's on every Thursday night. He plays those fabulous lowrider oldies every Thursday night at 93 Tweed FMism. And shout out to the Rev Ali. He's on Facebook at Ali. Hey, Ali, tell him your Facebook page, man.
You can reach me at Ali on Facebook and God Rap Man on Twitter. I give hugs. So be ready to get a hug and love yourself. Stay positive.
That part. Hey, and any other ladies, Mo, Renee, if you want to give your handles, if you want people to follow, you can give that out as well.
Renee Porter.
Go ahead, Renee.
That's it, Renee Porter. That's who I am.
Renee
Porter. So this is Mo, Author Zora. I'm on Facebook.
Say that again, Mo. We can hear you.
Author is Azura, Azura.
There it is. Hey, these are some authors as well. Check their books out.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I was about to say. Please check these books out.
Yes.
These are some real authors here. Plug those books.
It's Lick a Taste of Honey. It's out right now. Please download the book.
There it is. And with that said, we're out of here, man. The G-Lew Show, TNT, Real Relationship Talk. We'll be back next Friday, same time, same place. I want to thank everybody again. Much love. God bless, and we're out of here. Hey, Chalk,
good night.
Take us to that song. Yeah. Hey, we're going to play that song before we get out of here.
All right, good looking out. Appreciate it.
Yeah. What's the name of the song, Chalk? I'm sorry. All Night.
Which one? All Night. Yeah, All Night.
All right, we out of here, y'all. Peace.
Talking all night on the phone. T-shirt in my panties. Got the rose petal and I lick the candles. You get the clique up. I run a bath water, couple body shots, a little full plate. Baby, you can take it there and give me top on the countertop, living room flow. Baby, pull my hair, make me touch your toes. Baby, you the best at it. Call me Dirty Nate. Go a little deeper and free my dirty date. All night long as the night is young. Make me feel like a woman, boy, you got me sprung. I can tell you what's wrong when my ish goes tight. How you put it in right? Go hard, go dumb, baby, beat it up. Phone is silent all night, nobody interrupt. Let me show you something brand new, baby. Something you can feel, let you know I ain't playing. Love games, push breaking, we at it again. Sex was a weapon, baby, you be in if you win. That's why I feel my team, cause you're stronger than that. And he ain't going nowhere, my aim is to please him. You do it all night long, baby, let me show you. I wanna give it to you, sexy, we been at it on the phone. Baby, let me show you. I wanna give it to 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 you. got me anxious. I'ma work that body, baby. Yippee-yi, twirl that tongue up and down my side. Don't hold back, boy, give me that. Speed it up, fast and slow. He's a loco, bend me over, baby, beat it back. Feeling it, baby, oh yeah, you killing it, baby. All in my shit like a driller, and I'm taking it, ooh. Put my hair back, kiss me on my neck, smack it up, baby. Ooh, I let it sound. Fucking niggas when I'm blowing the speakers out, daddy. I'll be your nympho, you can get it all night. I squeeze it real tight, yeah, I know you like that. You getting real close, pull it out, baby. I gotta switch it up, I'm trying to make it last. Let me climb on top where I'm trying to ride. Up, down, boy, here we go. Just made a new hit for the radio. We can do